If you ever see me comment, eat the elf first, this is why. I'm going to, since I've already given one story, I'm going to give another story about a different character he played that was still an elf and still acted like a complete dumbass.
Feel free.
He rolled up a rogue. Now, elf rogue, that sounds very cliche, very, okay, that worked.
They go wrong with that.
He does not put a fucking skill point into any of the rogues or any of the basic rogue skills. No stealth, no persuasion, no intimidation, none of that, none of that.
Well,
He goes performance. He goes performance. I believe athletics, acrobatics, and fucking insight, and never uses any of those skills because he decided to play a thief instead of anything else and act like a thief instead of anything else.
Why not play a bard at that point?
Because, and I quote, well, you guys bitched and complained whenever I played a fucking spellcaster last time. To which we retorted, you only used your 2 spell slots from a sorcerer and you never used your cantrips because you saw those as beneath you.
Wait, so how did he equate that to y'all complaining about him being a spellcaster? That doesn't make sense. Why would he use that argument?
How you
Because he uses cantrips instead of spells. Because he'd literally drop 2 fireballs and then resort to hiding behind the biggest, tankiest motherfucker in the party.
So he was literally the meme of the wizard whose answer is fireball.
Yep. And the best part is, he was one of 2 people who were doing this in that party. It's just that the other one realized that he was being a dumbass, let his character die, and then rolled up a fucking human fighter.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
I had a party of players.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
So, I had a party of players once who
Uh-huh.
tried to start a socialist revolution in my world.
Yeah.
No.
It ended very poorly for them. So the context behind it, they came into this village, right? And it was tax season. And the farmers were complaining about taxes because, honestly, who doesn't bitch about taxes?
Really no.
And immediately, they jumped to the conclusion of talking to these farmers and being like, oh, you should rise up against the nobles and fend for yourselves. And they almost started a bar fight because half the farmers were like, and the other half of the farmers were like, that's treason.
Yeah. They're
So
trying to get
they ended up...
trying to get these farmers into a suicide attack.
They ended up taking it to the sheriff, and it was the funniest fucking thing, too, because everybody at that table was like, oh, we were going to fight for the people against the man, and I'm like, yeah,
Wait.
well, guess what? The people just sold your asses out to the man.
Wait, isn't the sheriff the man in this situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And-
they
and-
went to the people they're trying to revolt against.
It was the
What?
funniest thing.
Like going to the cops and saying, I have all these drugs and I'm going to sell them. Who do you recommend?
No, I meant like...
I was gonna start
I'm
a
sorry.
riot, but
They
that wouldn't let
just
me.
ratted them out to it.
Relates to this. I have a thing that relates to fucking what Bill Dan just said. But continue.
So, I'm sorry, I gotta backpedal, because I was confused.
By all
The
means.
farmers sold the party out to the sheriff.
Ah.
The players didn't actually go up to the sheriff.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
Not that
yeah. Yeah, that's
They were
reasonable.
recording. So they ended up getting into a fight, and I don't recall anyone actually died, but they got their asses handed to them. They were all about 3rd to 5th level characters. And a bunch of 0 level NPCs came in and just completely fucking wiped the floor with them, and they're like,
Add dice rolls, I guess. Alright.
combination of bad dice rolls, and they were outnumbered, because the sheriff was just like, okay, you're all my deputies now, let's go get those fuckers.
Just deputizes the entire town. Alright, guys. Do we have enough ammunition?
I just sent you something, Bill Dan.
They ended up getting arrested, taken to the Knights Estate.
You see.
I need to swap.
Jesus.
They got put on trial.
Kangaroo
And
court
exiled.
time.
Say again?
I said it's kangaroo court time.
Oh yeah. No, they ended up getting tried for what charges did I put against them? Conspiracy against the nobility, assaulting law enforcement, assault with a deadly weapon, assault with intent to kill. Basically a whole laundry list of charges, and there were 3 counts of improper dress.
What was the improper dress? Was the fucking bar or did they fucking?
I want to fighting naked. I'm so confused.
One of them was a beast man, so he didn't actually wear clothes.
Knight has a dress code.
And it was mostly because the knight had a sense of humor, not so much he wanted to really like slam them with that, but all the other ones, and then it was like, and 3 counts of improper dress. And then they got exiled from the kingdom. They're like, we don't want to play anymore, Hugh. I'm like, I'm not gonna miss you.
Yeah. Oh, King of Swords.
Start a revolution.
You gotta kind of indulge them.
I had someone do something kind of similar at one point. Granted, I was one of the players, and I was like, this is a really stupid idea, and stayed out of it. I was the only one who didn't get fucking TPK'd. But, like, the entire party goes up to this king, expecting a reward, and the king goes, yeah, sorry about that. We kind of had to rebuild our city after the dragon that we said we'd give you money to kill, like, 3 months ago. Decided that he was going to fucking destroy our kingdom about 2 weeks ago because you guys were too damn lazy to go do it. So, like, yeah, here's like a third of the reward, please leave.
Yeah, kind of an emergency request. That's
No.
Put off.
Play a dragon, you don't wait 3 days.
Like, the best part is...
Skyrim where you can just wait for the game to actually kick in. No.
Like, the best part is, I told them, whenever they took the contract, alright, they did give you a time limit of 3 in-game months before the dragon is supposed to awaken. And, fucking dragon.
And they so you warned the players first. You warned the players first, alright.
Yeah, I did warn the players first. I told them that this is a time crucial thing, and that there will be consequences if they decide not to engage in this. Like, I told them, you can straight up say, yeah, this sounds too dangerous for us, we will pass, and there will be no ramifications towards you. They took this job, and then they decided to fuck off into the Feywild.
Oh, fun times.
They weren't even... And the best part is, the Feywild fuck-offery didn't end with any of them getting fucked over by timey-wimey bullshit. They just decided to spend 6 months in there.
Wow.
Just chasing side quests, because one of the fucking characters wanted to fuck the fucking Queen of Ice and Fire, or Light of Darkness, or whatever. The head honcho of the fucking Sealy Court, or Unseelie Court.
Ah, yes, that ends well, always. Definitely no problems there.
There is one question
and she pretty much said, all right, the rest of you can go. You levitated his ass up and walked into another room, and I told him he has to roll a new character because he just died.
Ha!
And it's like, well, how the fuck did I die? I passed my fucking, I passed the fucking charisma check that you set. I got a 38. How the fuck did she kill, or why the fuck did she kill me? She's the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Faye.
She's also chaotic fucking evil. She's the Queen of Air and Darkness. She is unseelie. Her alignment shifts with her mood. And you're going to say something really fucking stupid at some point, because I've seen this character fuck up a sure thing. more times than you can count. I keep track of them. I'm the DM. You made it fucking important to do so.
You made me have to count this. It's your fault. Oh, but like, what do you expect when you run into the queen of like all terrible, horrible things? You think she's gonna be easy on you in bed? No.
I pretty much said, dude, you didn't even survive the fucking foreplay.
Ooh, oof. Yikes.
And then I just stated 12 feet. Your body did not handle it very well. And then closed the book on that and said, the rest of you are escorted out of the kingdom and told never to come back.
Oh, no.
If they ever find you again, they will probably not take it very well, since 3 of you tried to fucking kill someone, or kill several of their fucking members. Because, lol, meme.
They're the forgiving type, those guys.
Like,
I
pretty much said, oh yeah, the bard just sacrificed himself for you guys as soon as he rolled that fucking nat crit. It's like, wait, and the motherfucker went from grinning like a motherfucker to like, wait, what? In the course of 5 seconds. And I described what just happened, and he started bitching at it.
Hey, you guys don't mind if I record this audio, right? D&D story time type thing.
Oh, I've got a lot of absolutely hilarious stories for you then.
I'm good with it.
So, no, 3 total. So I don't really have huge stories. So I'm just listening and reacting.
All good.
Yeah, that's good.
One cursed item I've had a lot of fun with as a DM giving it to players is a girdle of masculinity, femininity.
I can imagine what that is already.
I had one player who was rolling barbarian, so basically it was this Conan the Barbarian type deal. He's like, I am Brand, and I will make my mark upon this world for the barbarian tribes, and this, that, and the other. Stereotypical barbarian shit. So the party ends up killing a hill giant, and ends up digging through its sack. And in there they find a whole bunch of shit, and then they find a belt, and just because it was on the body of a giant, the dude playing the barbarian thought, oh, awesome! This is going to be a belt of giant strength. I'm going to put it on. I asked him, I said, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I said, great. You're a woman now. He's like, what?
Say that!
You should have warned him to roll Arcana.
You immediately reconsider all options.
Yeah, he should have rolled Arcana first before he did something like that.
It's second edition.
Barbarian should have rolled Arcana.
It's second edition, so you can't roll Arcana. You have to take a magical item to a wizard to get identified.
Oh, did you have a wizard in the party?
Oh, that's even better. He's a barbarian. He would have immediately killed the wizard.
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing, because he's like, I take the belt off. I'm like, it's still there. I put it back on. You're still a woman. He's like, well, this is bullshit. This isn't what I thought of when I wanted my character. I'm like, well, you're cursed, and you've got to suck it up, and you've got to go find a wizard. Well, can't you just change it? No, and if you keep complaining, your boobs are going to get bigger. Shut up!
What?
Say it one more time, and you're going to deal with a period.
Exactly.
You're like, permanently forming the character. That's a little, I mean, I'm not sure.
That's what happens when you don't listen.
Okay, so that sounds like something I would have made a remove curse. Like, oh yeah, you just need to go find someone who can cast remove curse.
There's the funniest thing in second edition. The girdle of femininity, masculinity can only be reversed with a wish spell, and even then it only has a 50% chance of working.
Why would you do that to you?
That is such a waste of a wish spell, then, though.
I mean, at that point, just take the L and go. You can be a lady barbarian. It'll work.
Yeah. It's not like it affects much of anything. I mean, except a lot of things. Great opportunities, because then you go back to your tribe and they're like, what the hell? The chieftain's like, you were my son, now you're my daughter? What the hell kind of witchcraft is this? Get the fuck out of here!
Father, help! For some bastard wizard did this to me, and then just have the entire fucking tribe of barbarians go fuck up the nearest wizard. Like, fuck up the one magic shop owner who dared not give you his fucking first or all of his fucking healing potions for 5 gold, fucking nickel.
Yeah. Oh, it could get even worse than that. They could believe that this person's been touched by demons, because at best, in 2nd edition, barbarians view magic with suspicion and mistrust, and at absolute worst, they will just outright kill wizards, no questions asked.
So, like, he could show up and be like, wait, I am your son, and they're like, no. Who are you?
Yes. And if he says that this
he's just dead.
Yeah. There's a whole kit in 2nd edition for barbarians called Wizard Slayer that is specifically built around the idea of a barbarian being virtually immune to spells. And
how to kill a wizard.
Yes. That's all they do is kill wizards.
Like, somewhere they need someone to identify magic objects, then they force the wizard to identify it, then they kill him.
I played a barbarian once, and I found a book. That was a book that would give a free level to any wizard that was of good alignment. But I'm a barbarian. Anything that's magical is touched by demons, so obviously I have to destroy this book.
I mean, that's not all barbarians, though.
Not all barbarians. But here's the thing. This barbarian that I was playing, and this is one of the funniest fucking lines I've ever gotten off. I encountered a wizard. I can speak English, I swear. I encountered a wizard early on in my adventuring who struck me with the Staff of Withering, and I aged by 10 years. So here I am playing this barbarian who doesn't really know how to communicate because raised by wolves. Kind of cringe for a first character, but oh well. So then I go back to the rest of the party, and I tell them, an old man hit me with his big stick, and I felt funny.
Yes. Wow.
The man touched you with his stick, showing around the doll.
Oh god, fell down. That was fucking beautiful.
Amazing. The entire table died that night. Not in character, but out of character. In real life, we all fucking died laughing.
What else could you do? Oh, that's beautiful. That's fantastic.
But it was because of that encounter with that wizard that barbarian viewed all magic as evil because, well, obviously the very first wizard I met tried to kill me or hit me with this big stick and I felt funny, so obviously all wizards must be evil.
All wizards must have sticks that make you feel funny.
Okay, so we're going to go with back to curses for a second.
Oh god, my side hurts.
Oh good, it's going to feel even better whenever I tell you about the time that a fucking gnome cursed himself.
Oh gosh, that reminded me of something that happened at my party once. I'll tell you later. How did he curse himself? Go ahead.
So, yeah, just remember you this. So, it was one of those curses that, on the outset, sounds really harmless, sort of like, I curse you to have a pebble in your shoe, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I curse you to have blue hair.
Oh no.
And the person he was cursing had a shield of spell reflection. And since he was using a spell to cast curse, I ruled that the curse got reflected onto him. So this
bouncing out from here.
It was literally what bounces off of me, or I'm rubber and you're glue. What bounces off of me sticks to you, basically. And this motherfucker knows the spell, apparently. He immediately goes, my character jumps off the nearest cliff because he doesn't want to have blue hair. And I just look at him and I go, okay, you have a fucking person on the party who could have removed that. He's like, wait, what?
Too late now. Goodbye.
Yeah, like he had already tore up his character sheet before that. Because he's like, God damn it, this ruins everything about my character. The fact that his hair is fucking blue.
To what end?
Overreacted so much to these.
Well, it was his first fucking character, too. And he claimed head over fucking heels that he read the spell. And it's like, okay, alright, roll. Fuck it, roll a dice. And then I rolled to counter it. Because, fuck it, I figured I'd go easy on him. He rolled 2 nat 1s. And he had the lucky feat.
Oh, gee.
He was 5th level.
So there's one requirement that I have of all players before they roll up gnomes. Because anyone who wants to roll up a gnome, normally I don't. That is a strong and hard no for me because a lot of reasons. So I'll see if any of you can pass the test. The question is, if you want to play a gnome, can you answer a question with a question?
Mayhaps I can.
What kind of question are you looking for?
Bedlam or Beldam, you pass the test.
Mayhaps I can, but why would you ask that?
There you go. There's the second half of that.
Can you?
Because in 2nd edition, that's the way that gnomes do. They talk in riddles, and they answer questions with questions.
Your mom.
Nobody does that?
You have to be able to do that the entire fucking campaign in order to play a gnome.
Oh yeah, no, I'll get sick of that shtick real
They're
fucking
just
quick.
really dumb.
That just sounds annoying, honestly.
They are annoying.
Dude, okay, so since we're on the subject of fucking gnomes,
Please.
Well, I mean, not fucking
Gnomes or
gnomes.
fucking gnomes? It's 2 different things.
Yeah.
okay, let me rephrase. Since we're on the subject of fuck gnomes,
There we go. Okay.
I mean, that still sounds pretty bad if you think about it.
I'd rather not have them in the gene pool anymore, thank you.
Too short for my
I
taste.
Enough
And-
halflings, damn it.
before you guys start making fucking innuendos, I banned gnomes from my game and replaced
sorry,
them with
fucking
something that's
innuendo?
less annoying.
We replaced them with what?
I replaced them with a homebrew race that I find less annoying because they're literally just halflings, except not always fucking hungry. Like, literally, I just said, you know what? You can either play a halfling or a halfling with a mouse tail.
I mean,
The big problem that I see with gnomes,
gnomes are more crafty though. They like tinker and stuff.
the way TSR wrote them in the early fluff, so every demi-human race has its personality, right? The elves are flighty and aloof and fun-loving. The halflings are
gay.
pure, innocent, hard-working people, and yes, both of them are massive faggots. The dwarves are strong, stout, and sturdy like the stone.
The dwarves are Scottish.
The gnomes are all 3 of those things. Like, they tried so hard to make gnomes unique that they're not unique at all. Because literally every other demi-human race does what they do, but better.
Person I've ever known that's actually played a gnome successfully is one that he made I think he made him have brain damage, or he was just a particular form of idiot. Because there was a point in the game that we were playing where we were going down this huge flight of stairs. It was like 10,000 steps or something, all the way down. And the rest of us chose to run down the stairs. What he chose to do was to jump to one of the people that had made it further down the stairs than anyone else. He rolled, I think it was like a 3 and a 4. He went splat right on the bottom. It was so bad.
Oh!
We literally just like picked up the various things that was left of him because he was, I don't know if he was a magic user or not, but he had a crap ton of potions.
Right.
And they were everywhere. That was probably the worst part.
So
dude, I hate to say this, but I would have been the DM who was rolling behind the table or behind the screen, going like, "All right, D4 is out. Let's see how many of these fuckers broke."
Ooh.
Asshole just punched my horse in the face.
No, for the damage of that fall, the DM rolled like 6 dice.
Ooh, fun. I'm talking about the
dice and like pull out a bunch of dice just to roll the damage. It was so bad.
Oh, that's one of my favorite fucking things to do. All right, let's see. Oh, hey, did you pass your spell or did you pass the DC? No? All right, oh shit, I don't think I'm going to have enough dice. Can you guys, anyone got some D10s? Oh shit, I'm still going to need more dice. All right, at least it's close enough to half that I can just roll an extra one at the end of the next roll.
I'm still waiting for the day somebody falls 200 or more feet. Then I can break out 20 D6 and just watch them. Like, the fuck is that? This is how much damage you're taking. Boom.
Oh,
a mess of
dice.
dice.
We're going to be calculating Warhammer damage.
Ooh.
So, I was running a group through a dungeon crawl, and after a bunch of rooms where they ran into some traps, I decided to be nice for them. I didn't have to, because this wasn't part of the dungeon that was generated. I threw in a healing pool where I described it like this. I said, there's a crevice leading down to a cistern where you see these waters that are pure and glowing with a faint blue light. It feels very calm and serene. And then the wizard who's leading the party is automatically like, I cast Detect Magic. Well, priest magic doesn't read the same way to a wizard, so his Detect Magic picked up the aura of necromancy because that's what healing magic, some healing magic equates to when it translates from priest to wizard. So he saw that and was just immediately like, fuck no, we're all getting out of here. Nobody bothered to look into it. I ended up telling them later, I said, you dumbasses. If you had gone into that pool, it would have healed all your wounds, removed all diseases from you, cured all poisons,
and given you back one level of and taken away one level of exhaustion.
Exactly. Because I tell them, I say, if you're still focused on the DM taketh away, you forget that the DM giveth.
Oh, that's the worst. At least, like, send in one of your expendable people or something. There's that one guy that's like, I don't care. I have like 600 characters backed up for this. So
they didn't have any hirelings or henchmen.
They have a fucking barbarian because barbarians are fucking great. Let's tell Big Bruno, hey, Big Bruno, go take a sip of that water, see what happens. And 9 times out of 10, Big Bruno's going to do it.
They did actually experiment. They dipped, or they used a fucking rope, basically being overly cautious. They tied a bottle off to a rope, dipped it down into the water, and then pulled it up. Well, the healing properties of the water don't work if they're not in the pool. So he drank the water, and I'm like, you feel refreshed.
It's what?
It's water.
You feel refreshed, it tastes mild, and it tastes mildly of lemon.
Get cucumber water in a cave.
You drink water from a pool, you take 1d3 damage. You didn't drink it from a running stream, therefore.
Oh, fuck.
You're
one of those fuckers.
No,
I mean,
even worse,
hey, you gotta get in all the realism you can, right?
Roll a constitution check at half, or else you'll contract a disease.
Oh, that's even better.
What you have? What's the one?
Since we're talking about random ass rolls that people do, I had a fucking player bring up how big is my dick, and we actually looked up the fucking actual dice rolls for it. For those of you wondering, 2d8 plus your Constitution or Charisma modifier, one at your first level.
Damn.
So you gain more inches per level?
No. It's only at your first level. You're starting con or you're starting charisma. You don't just
waiting until like your 10th level. Things would get really wild.
With a 34-inch dick.
No. Like, for example, if your barbarian has a +4 con at first level, he rolls 2d8 plus that 4. If he decides to do it at 5th level and he's put on a belt of giant strength or whatever, and he now has a 23, and he now has an increased con, he still has to take that first 4, or he has to take that first 4. He doesn't get any special. He doesn't get another bonus to it.
But if somebody rolls a con or charisma 18 and rolls a 16 on the 2d8, you're still looking at somebody who has almost a 3-foot-long schlong.
No, it's the modifier, it's the modifier, not the roll.
Well, something to compete with the unseelie courts.
Imagine starting at level. Imagine like doing a one-shot where you're level 20. Jesus.
Okay, you're talking
in here.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, the modifier would definitely be an interesting addition to that.
The best part is, the motherfucker decided to, or didn't have anything in either charisma or constitution, and he rolled 2 nat 1s on the d8s.
Micro PP.
Man's walking around with a 2-inch beam.
Name his character.
The even better part is, we found out what the thing for fucking dragon dick size was.
Oh.
Oh God.
You get a starting length of 3. Then you add how many centuries the dragon lived.
Wait, what?
So if it's an ancient
Jesus.
dragon, it automatically gets like a +12.
My goodness.
And then you roll the dragon's charisma and con.
I mean, it's a dragon, so they wouldn't really have small ones, but holy crap!
The average length for a dragon dick was about 12 feet long.
Oh, no!
Which, I later found out, is about the average size of a fucking T-Rex's penis, according to science.
Nice. Science, bitch!
And then we had a fucking bard in the party clap his hands and say, "Nope, never mind. There goes half my character's fucking plot."
Wait,
Would dragon?
why would that change the plot so much?
Because his character's entire goal in life was to bed every creature that was sentient. He was playing one of those bards. I should say.
Wait, did he have a does he have a hemi penis or does he have a normal one?
Oh my god. Ugh.
Do we?
I'm sorry, what?
He was dragonborn, right? So he would.
No, he was.
No, not
he was
him.
an
The
average
dragon.
human.
Just dragon.
Oh, the dragon. Oh, yeah, he would just have to.
Yeah, like
The dragonborn was not walking around.
Dragon have
Dragonborn ain't walking around with something that would contain more blood in his entire body. I'm sorry.
He like has it over his shoulder.
He's not a Tanuki. He ain't carrying his manhood over his shoulder, and he ain't using it to beat people to death with.
So,
Imagine
Like
two
for
parts,
my
one in your
dick.
chest, the other one in your cock.
I am Sir Hemingway. My cock is bigger than yours. Feel my thrusts of justice.
I just want to cock with him.
Beat people over the head with a fucking great club that is.
My dick is bigger than you are. No, don't you mean your dick is bigger than mine? No, my dick is bigger than you. Just all of
And then
you.
he just slams a fucking what people assumed was a great club onto those poor fucking feet. And it does the same amount of damage as a great club. Oh god, now
I can't breathe.
Aha, did you think this was my tail? Aha, exactly my fucking top.
Little do you know.
Little do you know, it hurts when it drags. And God forbid I go near a fucking thorn bush.
Oh no!
And I'm a grower, so watch out.
No.
Oh fuck! Just like you, it's a bag of holding, not a loincloth.
Oh my god, my ribs!
Getting an NSFW if you post it on fucking YouTube.
Oh, don't worry.
Yes, this is for adults only.
No children allowed.
Ah, fuck, we
Yes,
know.
it's for kids, of course. We can talk about a dick for an hour.
It's just sexual education.
Sexual education.
I
mean, it is.
Oh
Now we
god.
know the size of a T-Rex penis.
I just remember that they insisted that from that point on, I would randomly roll up the fucking cock size of every NPC. I just remember the first NPC that they ran into. I managed to roll a natural 16, and it was a prince, so he had a base, and so he had the fucking noble stat. And if I remember right, that's like a +3.
Jip, nobles get bigger dicks?
Well, he had a higher. No, wait, no, it wasn't. No, that was a different character. The first guy they ran into was a fucking hill giant.
Oh!
So I basically just said, okay, he's not. They don't have a fucking stat for this one. However, I'm just going to cut the dragon thing into like, instead of feet, it's like oh god, how did I do it? I can't remember, but it was like, okay, I'm just going to roll 2d8, and then I'm going to add like 10 plus his constitution. So it came out to almost 24.
Holy crap.
24 fucking inches, and this guy was named Little John.
That sounds remarkably small, considering that hill giants are like 10 to 12 feet tall.
That's why I called him Little John. Me, Little John, me club you to death. Why? I am very, very insecure.
I've got a friend.
I got a potion for you.
He just copes by murder.
Magic make Big John into Little John. They ended up adopting the hill giants.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
It's
Like,
about
granted, it was
the
after they
monkey I have
lobotomized
currently.
motherfucker, but still.
Ah! Fire.
Just
I'm
going
good.
back to the
Too.
noble bit. No wonder nobles have bigger cocks. They have enough money to pay a wizard to use a like
Oh,
a
he cheated. That's how. I know it.
Yeah.
I will also admit the guy was a tiefling, so I just kind of rolled it off as, oh yeah,
Oh
this beer
lord.
is fun.
So
Yeah,
I had a
God. Tieflings have a natural advantage.
yeah.
Well, I mean, they are the offspring of demons.
Devil.
Devil?
Yeah.
Devils?
Demons or
Whatever.
devils. They're
It's
not-
either one. I don't know. I never looked too
There's
far.
there's a
No, if
difference.
they were,
I play
where they
Skyrim,
are-
not D&D. I don't have
Read
enough friends.
Read the lore.
All that makes me think of is just like somewhere out there there's probably a porno about someone making a deal with the devil, but instead of like saying their soul, they just sell their virginity or something.
Oh, there's multiple.
Oh,
This is a
Dude,
very
that's like
common
after-
thing.
it came from Georgia.
This is not new.
Like, straight up, I used to have a family member who sold porn from Georgia. And, like, you just described 80% of the fucking plot for most of these really shittily shot VHS tapes.
They wasted VHS on that. Oh boy.
Mm.
The best part is, there was one that I remember seeing because I decided I wanted to see this train wreck. And it was actually fucking decently choreographed. And it had slightly better effects than you'd expect for a porno. Like, he still had 2 dildos.
They paid the extra money for that nice demon schlong. Let's go!
No. They had 2 horse cocks glued to this fucker's head. More or less. Like, sculpted out of his head to look like fucking horns. But they were clearly horse cock dildos.
My gosh. It's like wiggling around the set. Here we go.
I don't know how they managed to keep the wiggle out. Like, I hope that they weren't solid plastic. But they kind of looked like they were.
They just stuck a rod in it.
Well, that's probably what they did. Yeah. But throughout this entire thing, I'm just staring at this guy's face like, my God, did they actually get Ron Perlman? Because this guy looked like Ron Perlman.
Hellboy and Morgan, one more time.
Really not safe for work. In fact, I think
it's not safe for anyone.
Oh God, I wonder if I can find it on the internet, but I'm too scared to search for it.
I wouldn't.
Wait, hold on. Are you still recording?
That's kind of benign.
Yes.
Hentai these days.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I mean, like, this is not a new concept with people screwing demons. There's mythology that involves that. Somebody in way back when they couldn't quite figure out how underwear worked, they wanted to screw a demon, or the devil himself. There's literally like a whole statue about that.
I mean, what else you gonna do if you can't figure out underwear? I mean, it's so confusing.
Paradise Lost, that's about that.
No, literally, somebody commissioned a statue for like a Catholic church, and it was a statue of Lucifer. But then the priest of the church, after he got the statue, went back to the sculptor and said, "You have to do it again. He's too attractive." People were really getting off by the statue.
I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason.
Like, he's too hot. You need to make him uglier.
As attractive.
That reminds me of something. Why did Leonardo da Vinci have to make God so thick?
To the ladies, I appreciate that. Every single sculpture.
I wish they had more
Maybe
buff
that's what he thought Grecians looked like.
All I know is my favorite sculptural fact is that every little piece of pottery that has ever been dedicated to Dionysus had a schlong on it. And it was because one motherfucker in Athens decided that Dionysus wasn't getting worshipped enough. So he spread a rumor that if you didn't worship Dionysus on his festival days, he would make your penis fall off. And so
wasn't that just... Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
And so that this unholy thing would not happen, they started dedicating sculptures of willies to Dionysus in hopes that he would take those instead of mine.
That I'm carefully sculpted into this lovely pot here.
Exactly. If it wasn't sculpted into the pot, it was painted onto the pot.
I can only paint. Sorry, this is the best I can do.
But the best part is, Dionysus was also associated with bulls. So, a few of these things are very anatomically correct bulls painted onto this. Being brutalized by a bunch of other people with cleavers. Tribute to Dionysus so that, one, the goddess of madness and drinking would not have his fucking followers brutalate you by turning you into a pile of meat scattered across a forest. And two, so that those same fucking followers would not take your schlong in your sleep.
That reminds me of there was these messages stones that they used to have that they put on road or something.
I know what you're talking about. Urns.
Yeah.
That's what they were called.
Sorry.
I just knew Dionysus. And they're going out for one of those raids to freak people out, you know? And he goes and he actually cuts some dude's dick off and comes back with it, and everybody else is like, wait, no, you're not actually supposed to cut it off. Wait, I thought that's what we're supposed to do. No, you just pretend to do it and freak him out. You don't actually, why would you do that?
The best part, Dionysus never actually imposed this thought. They never actually did this, as far as we can tell. It was just a bunch of fucking paranoid motherfuckers rolling with it.
Well, you can't ever really tell, because a lot of those Dionysian rituals would go on.
Dionysus was the secret cult, but it was mostly pointed towards getting drunk.
Yeah, it was very
and then fucking over Orpheus that one time.
On the one hand, Dionysus is all about drinking and having fun and partying. On the other hand, he's about violently murdering people by cutting their dicks off and then hanging them from the trees or some shit.
No, that was an afterthought. In fact, the reason why Dionysus was outlawed was because it was going against social norms, like slaves actually being treated like human beings and shit.
Yeah.
And women being treated.
When you're drinking with somebody.
And you're drinking.
Everybody's nice when they're drinking with someone.
Yes.
What you guys
most... I haven't... I'm going to do that. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
What philosopher do you guys hate the most?
Not a lot of them.
I got
no
one.
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
One in particular, Socrates.
I mean, yeah, he was pretty sexist.
I mean, it's just I didn't know about that stuff, but it was mostly because he just a useless hobo who was like, he just hated rich people for the sake of it.
So Socrates did a lot of things.
I'm sure he's got some good stuff. It's just
good quotes, but that's with most of old philosophers. You just kind of take what you want.
I'm pretty sure
the thing that makes Socrates so important in the evolution of Western philosophy is he calls into question the legitimacy of certain forms of government, because back in the days of the Greeks, well, the Romans are really the ones that gave us Western society as we have it today. And it was influenced later in a really big way by Christianity and a lot of other things. The Greeks were figuring it out. Monarchy or democracy or oligarchy, this, that, and the other. Athens had settled on democracy, and they were so adamant in doing that. Socrates is the first one who really called into question. He's like, is this really the best we can do? And because he questioned the authority in Athens, they killed him.
I thought they killed him because he was something about him being too annoying to people. I guess it could have been something to do with him questioning that.
Would have been an interesting reason to kill somebody. So this guy's like just bothering everyone, and he won't leave anybody alone. He keeps like practicing these sermons out in the middle of nowhere, and yet he wants everybody to listen. What do we do? Kill him. It's fine.
It's because people were actually listening to him. People were actually following after his teachings. Plato was a big student of Socrates, according to Plato, who's the only one who's ever written about Well, one of the only few people who's ever written about it.
Plato. Plato was a good friend of Socrates.
Yeah. So people were actually listening to Socrates, and Socrates was like, hey, look at the things the Spartans are doing. Spartans are doing a lot of great things. Athens and Sparta were enemies. The political elite of Athens at that time were about as corrupt as the fuckers that we have on Capitol Hill today. And they put him on trial for trumped-up charges of, quote, corrupting the youth, unquote.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I remember now.
If only we had that charge today.
It's because, yes, exactly. Then we get all the lefty fuckers.
That's like everyone.
The media, the education system, and media, education, and entertainment. Hollywood needs to burn. Most of the major newscasting corporations need to burn. And fucking a lot of the universities need to burn. And then we can start healing. But that's another topic.
Pretty much anything that's not a community college is pretty much worth burning at this point because it's reached everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was the long game that the communists had in mind back in the 20s anyway. Get into the universities, because the universities is where everybody goes to get trained, to get their degrees, to do their thing. That's always been their end game.
Looks like they were successful in it.
Yes, they were. Back in the 50s.
Whole generation of idiots.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, here's the big thing.
Time.
If you go around speaking the truth, you're a crazy conspiracy theorist. But if you go around taking the fucking blue pill and doing whatever the fuck, falling in line with whatever they say...
It depends on what you say the truth is.
Right. Anyway, I deviated way off topic. So yeah, Socrates was executed for, quote, corrupting the youth, and he was one of the most important figures in developing Western philosophy because he really taught people to question authority when it looks like tyranny. And in true fashion, the tyrants ended up killing him, proving him right, because he was warned ahead of time, hey, they're going to put you on trial and they're probably going to kill you. Will you run away? Like most people normally would in that situation. And then his allies would have made it better for him when he came back. He said, no, I'm not going to run from this. In fact, I will stand in defense of myself in front of all these people. And he did. And that was the apology of Socrates. And they still voted to kill him anyway. He died to prove that he was right. Which is an absolute fucking Chad move on the part of somebody who said, I know that I'm right. Go on, kill me. Prove me right.
A baller move.
Watch me make this pro gamer move. Called dying.
My friend.
In the universe.
I mean, he ended up being proved right, and Athens collapsed and ceased being a democracy because everybody was just like, huh, maybe he was right. Maybe democracy doesn't work. And then Plato and Aristotle later developed the idea, or Aristotle was the one who really put it into mind of like, okay, so take all three forms of government and just combine them into one, and you're good.
We want all of the governments.
Take the best out of all of them.
God, no, please no.
And it'll work.
I mean, I kind of love how accidentally progressive the Spartans were, just because it's like, we want to do all the battling. Who does the battling? All of the men. Well, who's going to take care of literally everything else? Well, there's women here. And they're just like, okay, yeah, sure, it works. We'll go fight our battles. You stay here, take care of the land, and it's like, well, we're just going to take care of it? Like, we don't even own it? They're like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever, you can own it, fine.
It's, there's been a lot of historical revisionism. This is one thing that I get really pissed off about whenever I see people pushing an agenda like, oh, women were so horribly treated back in the day. It's like, it fluctuates. There are some points in time where people are treated unfairly, but you see that's when just about everybody's being treated unfairly. But there have been plenty of points in history where people have respected the rights of everyone. Men, women, so on and so forth. Like, the Norse. Somebody tried telling me, oh, in Norse society, women were more important than men. It's like, no. They had rights and were protected under the law. You couldn't just go around fucking anybody you wanted and knocking a bunch of women up with children and then leaving. You had to pay gold, and if you couldn't pay gold, well, they were going to find something to take from you. It's like, yeah.
Take the 12-inch. Let's
exactly.
go. You've done it too much, okay? This is ridiculous. This is like the 10th one today. Do you have any idea how many complaints I've had to deal with? That's it. It's going.
Entire fucking class based off of you and your antics.
The true original bard. Oh gosh.
We had to make an entire orphanage.
We literally had to invent the orphanage because of you. We don't even know what that is.
Before you,
99% of everyone in the orphanage
whose parents got killed. Now we have to worry about the motherfuckers whose parents can't even afford to fucking feed them.
There's you.
But yeah, all throughout history, you've had that.
Yes, ladies got by in places where we weren't treated so nicely in the law department, and that was by killing our husbands.
Officer, she's clearly deranged.
We figured out ways to handle ourselves. The thing is, ladies either did one of two things. We either worked alongside men and we had a great time, or because of one stupid thing or another, we ended up having to play the long, underhanded game and getting our stuff that way.
Yes.
If you look through history, it's either ladies pretending to do something in order to get something, or it's we're just actually going to go and do it.
Yeah. You hear a lot of records, if you know where to look, about women in a lot of different professions that they wouldn't teach in a fucking mainstream history class because it destroys their entire narrative. Like, women were gladiators in Roman society. And a lot of Roman
gladiators weren't really a great thing anyway, because they were just slaves that are like, go, fight to the death.
And you might earn your
Most
freedom.
gladiators earned their freedom, though.
Yeah, actually,
If they managed to live.
Like,
Most gladiator fights weren't to the death. It was actually considered really bad manners to do a fight to the death.
Well, they were expensive. You were destroying somebody's
They were
property
like
that they
modern
spent
gladiators were like modern day athletes with like all that
Makes
stuff.
so much sense.
Hard to fucking replace a gladiator.
Especially a good one.
That's actually why the whole thumbs down, thumbs up is different from how people think it goes, because people think thumbs up means spare him and thumbs down means kill him. It's actually the dude in charge giving permission. Thumbs up is, I give you permission, or it's reversed. It's like, so thumbs up isn't spare him, thumbs up is, I give you permission to kill him. And thumbs down is, I do not give you permission, because it's a power play. The psychology of the people involved, neither of those men who are fighting to the death are free men. I own both of you. I have to give you permission to strike the killing blow.
Yeah, kill too many people, demoralize your population. Kill not enough, you aren't secure in your power.
Right.
Contain them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
and that's another thing,
Are
too.
you not entertained?
If they've actually
here
found-
it is. This would have been a better alternative to the Democratic Party.
The gladiator party. We will fight for you, literally.
Oh, what's that? You're too big of a bitch to be fought for? You're going to be the one of the bitches who has to be fought with. Hell, you're going to be the fucking bitch we come back to.
Hey, but on the topic of sneaky lady things that have been done, one of the more somewhat popular ways that women would kill their husbands, especially in the 1600s, was this lady that would sell poison disguised as perfume. It was called Aquafina. And the ladies would have it looked like a bottle of perfume, but it was just incredibly deadly poison. So they would put it on their little boudoir or whatever. And then they would just slowly poison their husbands with it. Like, the lady who made the poison would give people specific instructions on how to poison them, so that way it would look like a natural death. And she would only do it with a very tight-knit, like, web of people. So only if you knew about Aquafina could you go and get some. Like, you couldn't find out about it, because otherwise, you know, she would be killed. Which eventually did happen, because somebody spilled the beans. But that would be, like, ladies that would be forced into marriages or have unsuitable marriages, where the guy was just, you know, an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't do anything about it because they couldn't get divorced. They just poisoned him instead.
What time period was this? Who was the lady in question?
I can't remember her name. I don't think, because, like, she doesn't even have portraits about her, because it was just, like, this underhanded, like, criminal ring of poisoners that happened. It was... I watched a video about it, but this lady had to do, like, several weeks of research just to get the story kind of pieced together, because they had tried to bury it so
Only
deep.
several weeks?
I mean, it was an internet search, and this lady usually did, like, murder stories, so that was as much as she was willing to do.
I'm kind of reminded of the Pirate Queen from Northern Ireland, how her husband was a baron. He died. The English wanted to come.
Anne Bonny?
Huh?
Anne Bonny, the Pirate Queen?
I think so. I may be getting this wrong. It was either Ireland or Scotland, but she was the wife of a baron. Baron died. The person above wanted to come and claim the land, and she's like, no, fuck off. And so he came with an army and had captured her sons and was laying siege to the castle, and he's like, give us the castle or we'll kill your sons. And so she gets up on the ramparts and shows her hoo-ha, and she's just like, yeah, go ahead, I can make more. And everybody was just like, okay,
Wow.
never mind.
Epic gamer moment.
And to this day, men are still scared of the coochie.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I'm more scared of
Please
the
look at-
brain attached to it.
I'm more scared of
Like, every single
relationship.
time in movies, whenever there's like nudity, even if it's a rated R thing, and I've watched so many rated R things, unless it's straight up porn, you will never see a lady's vagina. You'll see her tits, all of the tits. You'll see the guy's dick, maybe once in a blue moon. There's plenty of tits and ass, but there is never any cooch. Not a single one. And with all the weird angles sometimes people do, I just wonder, are they afraid? What? Out of all the
They're
things.
afraid
Rated
because
R.
I mean,
I'm
it's
going to-
Hollywood. What's cheaper in
Yeah.
Hollywood?
Of all the
And
things
I
you're
can't tell
afraid
if
of,
it's
you're afraid of
like-
fat.
The FTC will crack down on a movie if it shows vagina, because vagina and dick are considered highly inappropriate in Western society, and you might actually end up having to make that thing a fucking X-rated movie, unless there's extenuating circumstances or you bribe the right people.
I mean, you gotta also keep in mind that those actors probably monetize the hell out of that stuff. Like they refuse to show off one of their body parts or something like that.
That's fun. They make really realistic-looking dildos nowadays.
The Bobby Huge. I don't think that's realistic looking. The only one I know about.
Oh yeah, don't worry, we got a replica from Bad Dragon.
The fuck?
What are you doing with him, Bobby Huge?
Can you imagine if there's a company which will literally just make a mold of your cock and just turn that into the dildo?
I mean, there are companies like that.
What part of Britain are you from?
Oh, I'm to like the right of London,
Nice.
somewhere over there.
Nice.
The place that made the radio, Chelmsford.
Ah, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm just a nosy fuck. That's why I asked. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a friend who's in Yorkshire, and another who's somewhere in East Anglia. I don't remember where.
Interesting.
I like accents. I find them very fascinating. Aw.
Wait, I have an accent for you, Joey Fulker.
I have several, but I'm not
God.
going to pull them out just yet. I have to
Hey,
say
that's fine.
for the suspense of storytelling.
Oh, when I've had enough to do my best imitation of an Irish accent, it comes out sounding very awful. Very bad.
Okay,
More like a split.
accent too, boy.
See, that mine is more stereotypical than anything.
What? You have to get
I'm
the fucking money. Joey fucking asshole, you have to do it.
You're hitting bits
Oh.
Scottish there.
I'm just
Hey,
terrible at accents.
I'm fucking dwarf. I'm a fucking dwarf.
You know, I don't know why people are so. Go
What?
ahead.
Hello?
Something about white people?
Hello? Hello?
White people.
We're here.
I
Hello?
really piss off when people say there's no diversity to white people. There's Irish, there's English, there's Scottish, there's
People
fucking
that
German.
say that know nothing about any other country except America. And even then, they don't know much about white people.
Like,
But
there's a
even
whole.
more much about America.
Let me tell you. If you start confusing the British for the French, or heaven forbid the German, watch out.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh fuck.
I overheard some bitch actually tell a German one time, "Go back to fucking Mexico, you freak." And I'm like,
Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
Oh. Jesus.
well, the best part is she looked like the stereotypical Karen, but he just went into an English accent and said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, go back to fucking England because you're not wanted here either."
Well, even then, there's a lot of reasons that people don't pick up on. Like in Germany, people from Rhineland-Westphalia think the people from Rhineland-Franconia are shitheads, and vice versa.
Ah, yes, the East and the West, the North and the South. Love those guys.
There
Yeah.
are two types. I've noticed something. There are two types of British people: the stuck-up cunts, and the guys who want to shoot the stuck-up cunts. And then I realized that's just every human being, or that's just the basic category of every human being.
Like I said once before in the chat somewhere, I want to draft up my opposition to critical race theory by just making it a whole long list of racial and ethnic slurs for everybody. Everybody. And then at the end, put the words, "You're all hated equally."
Nice.
Turn it into a 2-hour long rap.
Yes.
Some people get so buttered over, humor like that. It's just relax. Everybody hates each other. The thing is, it's on a grand scale, not an individual scale. On an individual scale, we're all fine.
Mm.
But when we go to the groups of people, we're all assholes. That's just how it works.
I can just imagine someone taking that, turning it into taking the list of all the ethnic slurs, turning it into a song and just making it into the list of country thing that the Animaniacs did.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Jamaica.
Oh, Yakko's
Actually,
World.
did you know that multiple places that they list off and aren't even countries? They're certain areas or just a state of a country or even just an ocean.
Well,
Yeah, they had to make it. They had to make it rhyme.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were what they had.
But
Right? The world
not
changes
that.
quickly.
I said it's every racial slur that has ever been invented.
Just
That's gonna be a long video.
go on
This
to
is very
Reddit. What do you got?
so
It's like a page long. It's not that bad.
Okay, so I also have, and you can add this to your list, but I love old timey insults.
Oh, they're so
You are
great.
a thief and a criminal, and your face looks like you stole it from a baboon. That is one of my favorite favorite fucking old timey insults.
I think you can find lots of old timey insults. Well, not directly insults, but slurs and stuff in the. But why do I forget the names of this kind of stuff? Damn it! Oh.
I find it quite
Die.
fascinating
Insults.
because I think I know what you're getting at.
Love
I
me
do
some creative
remember-
insults.
Because for a long time, I was interested in the 100 Years' War, and a slur that the French had for the English was les rosbifs, which means the roast beefs.
The roast beef.
Ugh.
They called them that because the English would roast their food, and the French were like, "That's fucking weird."
What
The
is it
fucking
with-
roast beef.
What's it with
How
the
dare you
French?
roast your beef? What is this?
What is it with the French and their insecurities about their food?
I mean, it's
Well,
not
they're
even
from-
insecurities about. It's more snobbishness. How dare you make food the wrong way? This is the only way you can do it.
We will show them all who looks like the frog.
Even though they cook with butter like it's freaking salt.
I mean, you guys call the British.
You're all wrong. It's because they're the
Right.
closest thing to elves in the world, and they have to be snobbish about something.
First.
I will still say we should eat the French because they're just elves. And I still say eat them first.
Whoever's the British guy in chat, because I can't see because I'm playing a game, your mic's a little low on the volume.
Yeah, I'm
I turned
currently
them up.
using some shitty wireless earphones because I have to charge my device I am using, so I can't exactly put my earphones in, so it's sad.
Yep.
I have new friends.
Everyone?
Who are you?
Very important announcement.
Yeah.
Fuck mailboxes.
I mean, like, have they ever been a good thing?
No, fuck mailbox. Just fuck them. Just fuck mailbox. We gotta destroy mailboxes, guys.
I don't
This
want
is ground zero to right-wing mailbox destroying cult.
They're two very different things.
Dude, I do not want to have sexual intercourse with a mailbox.
Why
Do
not?
not stick your dick in a mailbox.
Why not? Why are you guys
Because
telling me to
it
not
wouldn't be
put my
pleasurable
penis
for
That's
me
in
just
a
to
gonna
mailbox?
be cold and uncomfortable. Why would you do that?
You
My
have
mother's
no
a
idea what you
mailbox,
can
guys.
catch
I
on a
honestly
mailbox.
feel
Just
offended.
slow down. How big do you think a male penis is? Because I guarantee you should not be able to feel it.
You guys have no idea what kind of diseases you can get from a mailbox. Trust me, I've experienced.
Not to
You
mention
don't
they're
know
not
what's been in there.
How did you get
fucking
that?
flatten down the fucking. Not to mention, I've had mailboxes that didn't even bother flattening down the fucking burrs from where the metal was cut. So that's an experience you don't want to fucking deal with, whether it's rubbing against the back of your hand, let alone your fucking duck.
Besides, the only thing that could really fit in there was a dragon dick, so that's the only time we could
I think fucking ruin the bucket we came in. Oh wait, no, I'm still associating my old mailboxes with this. Never mind. My current mailbox can't even fit a fucking envelope into.
What? What kind of mailbox do you have?
One that was
A used
bought by
up
a
sloppy
complex
slut
trying to save
mailbox.
money.
So consider that up here in Alaska, it is negative 40 degrees outside. I do not want to go out to fuck my mailbox.
Oh,
Why not?
would you?
You pussy.
Well, yeah, goodbye.
Instant frostbite on the cojones.
I
Pussy.
kind of want to have more kids later on in life.
But goodbye, folks, because it's all going downhill from there. Oh my god.
Goodness. Alaska. How's the weather out there right now?
Why is everyone in voice
Nobody
chat
actually
right now?
still lived up there. That's because I
Because everyone
Well,
had
then,
drugs.
you're
Ah,
not
lots of
doing
drugs.
Who are you?
Who
Nah.
are you?
He is the
I'm so
voice
confused.
of every sexy lady that you've been masturbating to for the past 3 months.
My wife
Mm.
is not in this server. I'm very confused what's going on.
Same here.
My voices aren't that good.
I'm in the
Maybe
same
all of
boat
ours.
as that
Everyone's,
guy.
like, sexy.
That guy whose wife is in the server.
It's not in this
Man.
server. No.
Who? Wait, what?
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 I is confused.
Well, you should be.
I know who I'm talking to at this
Maybe-
His wife is a mailbox.
Have you thought maybe that you're just confusing?
I have thought that many a time before. But see, the confusing thing to me is that I'm not confused about my confusion, but you seem to be confused about the confusion that I am confused about.
Nah, don't do this. No.
I am too dyslexic.
Reverse psychology
for this
BS. No.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
Okay, so this guy is a gnome. We should all beat his head in because we're all kobolds.
shit. Oh god, no. That
I'm
reminds me of
kobolds.
the time that my
Oh, that-
my
we have
committed
cheese.
mass genocide on kobolds.
What's her name? Oh, it's Yogurt. Yogurt's the kobold that we made. I forgot.
Yogurt?
Buying GF.
Sorry,
Press
there's-
1, 2, 3.
I made a comic about her a little while ago. Me and Guard were talking about characters to eventually put in either the Emily Bronze series or I think Veil Riders. No, it was Emily Bronze. I mean, we were talking about kobolds and he rolled for it, and we just decided that the greatest weakness ever for a kobold to have is someone who loves dairy products but is lactose intolerant, and her name was Yogurt.
Oh no.
Buying GF. Press 1, 2, 3.
She wears a hula skirt, a vest, and a little pink party hat in the shape of a cowboy hat.
Nice.
So we're buying GF.
I
Press
love
1, 2, 3.
it. Crap porn of it.
What do lactose intolerant
Oh, shit.
people have
I was
against
pressing
lactose?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I feel like in this day and age, with how progressive people are, we really shouldn't have lactose intolerant people. You know?
Yeah, it's really not good for
Oh
society.
my god, you joke. There's actually people on Twitter that keep saying that.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point. They would take literally anything.
Oh.
It's like, I don't like spiders. How dare you not like spiders? They have feelings too, dang it. Do you realize how many spiders are squashed by the police a year?
That reminds me of
Oh,
dude.
God. I've actually seen that argument, except for fucking turtles.
We shoot turtles down here. No, it saw them on the stump.
Wait, turtles were shot by cops?
Shit, they make good
No,
targets.
Leonardo!
Dude, turtles are great for the environment. They go after fucking invasive species. They're too stupid to realize not to fucking nest near turtles.
That reminds me of a video that I saw about this person who just chucked a turtle in the river thinking that it was a tortoise. Well, I mean, a tortoise in the river because he thought it was a turtle.
Yeah, I saw that one too. That was hilarious.
That fucking
Just
cunt.
comment below, guys. That's not a turtle. That's a tortoise. You killed it.
It is dead.
When vegans go stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, that's just vegans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vegans
yeah, and then
is your
there's
level
also
of stupid.
Then there's also like the grandmom or something like that.
Oh, speaking of vegans, that's normally. I've noticed that those normally are the people who play gnomes nowadays.
Talking
Why?
Because gnomes apparently are fucking hippies.
Hey, if you want like an interesting way to do gnomes, just say they're like a subspecies of dwarves or something, which are just smaller, weaker, but then just tinker a shit ton.
No, because that wouldn't be a gnome. Gnomes are assholes and need to be exterminated from orbit.
Really stupid though.
What is
That's my favorite version of gnomes, to be perfectly honest. Especially when they're really, really confident in their fighting abilities when they don't have them.
I make one exception for gnomes. Smurf Nibblins. Because the picture that they use for the race looks so goddamn depressed. And one of the fucking captions is, you can look at a Smurf Nibblin and see their love and joy for life in their eyes. And right next to that caption is the most depressed looking motherfucker.
Hello? Are you there? I think he's gone. Maybe. Hello?
Fucking
Doesn't matter.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
At what point did I cut out?
For that entire thing.
The entire thing, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard shit about
You
gnomes
missed
again.
the race rant that these people say talking about gnomes.
Yeah, no, I was here for the whole thing, and then somebody asked what edition.
Oh, I play 5th and I've played 1st. Like AD&D.
I played AD&D 2nd edition.
I've been told I'm not allowed to play D&D if I don't play 1st edition. I've actually gone up to gatekeepers like that and go like, congratulations, I played 1st edition. It's still shit. Like,
Jesus.
I don't like the idea that I have to roll every bloody time I need to take a fucking step in a dungeon.
That one of my friends has like a 4th edition, not 4th edition, like 2nd edition manual. It's so tiny, and he needs a magnifying glass to read everything, and it's all about it's entirely math.
So, the thing about 2nd edition, and this is probably just the way I do it because my DM, who introduced me to 2nd edition, does it this way. A lot of the rules are optional and DM's discretion. Like, if you want, you can have full-blown realism where every individual body part has its own armor class, and you have to roll percentiles to see what part of the body you hit if you hit successfully. The way I do it, the way my DM does it, we cut out all the extra rules. So there's no weapon speed to worry about, there's no body part armor class, there's no fucking mana points because fuck those things.
You don't have to roll initiative every fucking round.
I like dynamic initiative just because actual battles work out that way sometimes, where it's like somebody goes first 1 minute and then somebody goes first the next minute. So I like it.
I don't like it because it's just an extra set of rolls I have to do while I'm also trying to calculate, or while I'm also trying to be a mage. Like, that's the only thing. Like, I feel horribly bad for for half the fucking wizards that I played with, because they're like, oh god, what's going on? Like, they'll look up and actually ask for a summary of what just happened, because they were too busy rereading their fucking spell list to make sure that, oh yeah, this does not specify friend or foe, or oh yeah, this is a larger area of effect than I thought it was going to be, or oh yeah, I can't charm this dragon with a charm spell.
Because some people forget there's a difference between yards and feet. I know that pain.
Oh yeah, I've also had someone who's like, real quick, what's the difference between a meter and a yard? Yeah, food's ready. Be right back.
A meter is 3 inches
Oh.
long.
Oh. So, what's everybody doing tonight?
I'm playing some drugs.
Currently, I am laying in bed at 15 minutes until 1.
I'm playing stuff.
Actually, it would be a better idea to go 10 minutes after 12. Sorry, I just don't time. I am terrible with time.
I am sitting here waiting for a game to start. Different server, so yeah, I'm just here to hang out, introduce myself to all of you, and
who is this?
I hope I'm not too much.
Because I'm playing a game right now. I can't really see you.
This is Solar Eclipse.
Oh, okay.
I am Boy with Crabs.
Hello, Boy
Well,
with
you might want to
Crabs.
get.
Oh, jeez.
I am Octavian Del Sol. Or Octavian.
Hello.
Because
I am exiting out of a game to answer you because it apparently doesn't support Discord. So
Yeah, I've had to turn off Discord overlay for most of my games because it'll fuck with older games that I play.
I'm playing RDR Online if anyone wants to join.
Red Dead 2.
I don't think I have that game, sadly.
Yeah, it's 2. It was $5 last I checked USD.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is $5.
On the online portion, they're selling it separately.
Oh, okay.
Gotta milk it.
That bomb.
Has anyone played Ultimate Apocalypse?
I can't say that I have.
Well, darn.
I have.
Anyone here play Stellaris or Crusader Kings?
Can't say that I have.
Stellaris for like.
No.
Alright.
Damn. Excuse me for a second.
Stellaris is fun, is hard to learn. I played for like 10 minutes and then I gave up.
Yeah, that's most Paradox games. They have a learning curve that resembles the Rocky Mountains.
That resembles the.
That sounds about right.
But I like Stellaris just for the thrill of genociding alien species. And the funniest thing,
Ah, yes, that's the Xeno.
I was playing a militarist xenophobe empire, and I was literally just minding my own business, not starting wars with anybody, building up my empire in one like part of the galaxy. And then this federation of pacifist xenophiles declares war on me and says, we're gonna put a stop to your militaristic ways. And I'm like, you guys are the aggressors in this.
This is
What's your
why we
ethics?
have a military.
I know, I'm like, holy shit, here I am, I'm militant, I'm xenophobic, but I leave the aliens the fuck alone because I'm busy developing my colonies on another part of the galaxy, and I keep my military large and ready.
It sounds just like the situations where the SJWs immediately attack people.
Yeah! Here I am over here being right-wing not authoritarian, but right-wing fucking all this, and I'm just minding my own business. I'm like, yeah, we're building a prosperous economy, and our citizens are enjoying like all these personal liberties, and then in come these aliens that are just like, we're gonna put a stop to you because you're evil.
You know, about Red
You're
Dead
the aggressive.
Redemption.
I mean, to be fair, you are a militaristic, xenophobic empire.
But I wasn't agitating anyone. Literally, like, I did not start going full genocide until the aliens attacked me, because then I'm like, okay, fuck this. I take my planet cracker in, over to their homeworld, and I just shoot it like fucking Death Star to Alderaan, right? And then suddenly I'm the most hated empire in the galaxy. It's like, how can you do that? They asked.
I wonder why. I wonder why. I'm genuinely struggling to figure this out.
Maybe before you go full exterminatus, you should light attacks, light jabs.
Good job.
I mean, I did completely eviscerate their navy. I had my soldiers launch extermination campaigns on most of their colonies so we could clear it out so that we could settle the world. But, in my defense, they shot first.
Yeah. I suppose this is one of those situations. I mean, if you think about it, $5, not bad for a fishing game.
Mini moons, I love
that thing. Weird question, but does anyone want to see pictures of my pet crabs?
Go ahead and post them. Post them.
Okay,
don't listen to them. Post them.
Depends. Are they genital crabs, and are you over 18?
Firstly, they are not genital crabs, and secondly, I am under 18, sadly. I cannot legally vote yet. I mean, I have no idea how to politics. But,
I mean, you could vote, just not legally, and nobody would really care. At least in the States here.
Politics is really fucking easy. Guy disagrees with you, you have gun, you make guy do what you want. You both have guns, you both agree to disagree.
Actually, talking about guns, I
Or you kill each other.
recently came up with an idea for, like, a compromise between the left and the right in your country. Just make it so it's old-timey guns.
No.
There can be no compromise.
What's the point if I can't have a shorty 1919?
What's the point if I can't run over the guy's car with my demilitarized tank?
Yeah, but we're supposed to be following the Constitution, but we've long since abandoned that idea.
So, my uncle has this really great idea for how we can collapse the system. If they end up pushing Joe Biden through, because I'm like 99% certain they will, I don't think Trump's got anything left to do. Like, the fucking military's betrayed him. I posted that in Politics the other day where they sent out that missive where it's like, the Joint Chiefs of Staff say that we shouldn't do anything, we should secure Biden's transfer. And I'm like, these guys have violated their oath to defend the Constitution, but that's why I'm getting out. Because fuck this. Anyway. When they push Biden through to be president, everybody goes on welfare. Everyone. Stop being productive, stop producing money, and just siphon all of the money that they're going to pour into the welfare program so that we can topple the whole thing over.
That's a good idea right there.
Because it's going to collapse one way or the other. If the right in this country continues to resist it in that way, where we just can't, then it's going to be a longer, more drawn-out thing like fucking Venezuela. The problem is too many people in the country still live well enough that people aren't willing to take up arms and overthrow the fucking government.
Well, we've already printed 25% of our own dollars this year, or last year.
Yep. So, the solution to the problem is everybody goes on welfare. Everybody stops being productive. We all push them toward the cliff. Because then it's not just the left that are pushing them there. It's everyone in the country. All 300 million Americans.
I think that's already where
pushing
we're
them
headed
toward
politically.
Because, I mean, the problem that we have with the people who are in power is the left goes further left, and the right goes further left to catch up with them. That's why I don't like, That's why I don't like the Republican Party. I would rather there be a new party that is like the MAGA party. That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Oh, sweet! A fish just swam onto the shore like a retard.
Hashtag wrecked.
Just playing Red Dead.
What the fuck?
And a fish just flies on the
He
shore.
just suicided himself?
Yeah.
Fuck that fish.
There's a good sized sturgeon, too. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Stop him before he evolves.
Was it
You
worth
know
it?
surgeon's a good eating?
Yeah.
Did you stop him before he evolved?
Yeah.
Yes and
Gotta
no.
keep it in its
The actual boss, it doesn't do anything.
done form.
But,
Woo! My fish.
For as much as everyone thinks on Magikarp, I find it funny how one of the weakest Pokemon evolves into a pretty respectable and powerful one.
Yeah.
You mean?
Yeah, Magikarp's great.
For the memes, if nothing else.
I'll fuck you up whenever I reach 26.
yo,
Magikarp, the reason why XP share is a thing.
Because the motherfucker will fuck you up at level 26. You know, originally he was supposed to evolve into Dragonair. Or Dragonite.
What?
Seriously?
Yeah,
Really?
that was like the original intent, just based off the color design alone.
How do you drag air?
Also, the moth Pokemon
How the
and
fuck you get a dragon
like,
from a fucking fish?
butterfly one. I don't know the names.
Chinese mythology.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I believe they were both supposed to be, they were both supposed to be swapped over to each other's evolution lines, but they just ended up fucking up and putting them in the wrong sides or something like that.
I just Tokyo drifted over two birds.
wait, don't
Double
forget to
kill.
take your grandma?
Oh, yeah.
Double kill. I'm gonna build
You know,
training dummies
Out of what?
in my game so I can get a better squad.
Which game you playing?
Kenshi.
Ah,
Ever played it before?
I have not, but I think I know a good deal about it.
We're in my world.
It's a game where you can become a slave. It's very fun.
I love doing that.
I like how a lot of people in the server are obsessed with men pretending to be women just because they have cute avatars on the internet.
Femboy hooted.
Mostly for the memes, though.
No, I'm talking about the shit that's going on in Humans Not Needed with this cat girl looking motherfucker.
Oh.
Astolfo or Felix.
I mean, that's perfect way to stop overpopulation.
Listen,
Yeah, I know, right?
Make all the men unattractive to women.
They.
Turn that down.
Van. There you go.
This chick, they're fucking fondling themselves over this bitch.
What
Some
the
pink-haired cat girl who is very clearly either played by a woman who has smoked and or sucked a lot of things in her life, or a guy.
Where'd you post that?
Text chat.
Come here, you stupid squirrel.
VTubers, the perfect way to stop overpopulation. Just make a shit ton of them. Oh, and also OnlyFans and stuff.
Overpopulation's a myth.
I think at some point I would like to run an alternate history. Sometime I would like to run a homebrew set during a Divergent timeline where after the Napoleonic Wars. So there was this thing called the Holy Alliance. It was between Russia, Austria, and Prussia, primarily.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an attempt by the European great powers to stop the spread of liberalism and socialism. And I think I would like to set up a homebrew based on a Divergent timeline where that happens. Not only does that happen, but magic exists. Again, for reasons. This is just a concept.
Is magic viewed as unholy or what?
Magic is real and start executing everyone for being witches.
I mean, the year to be set in is about 1815 to 1820, so yes, that's not too far-fetched. This is just a concept right now.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'd play in it. So I'd probably be a barbarian or a fighter or a witch hunter fighter.
Going around.
Go beat now. See you guys.
Later.
And you've got fucking percussion cap muskets, or wait, when did percussion cap come out? Muskets and magic. There you go.
Yeah.
I prefer sledgehammer.
Sounds like a shitty dungeon I've read.
Shitty dungeon event, muskets and magic.
No, I said dojin.
Oh, dojin.
Oh, dojin. Okay.
Percussion cap or percussion primer introduced in the early 1820s. There you go.
I still
Hey,
prefer
is anyone taking
sledgehammer.
part in the weird D&D campaign that's going on in the server? I think there's a D&D section.
There's a D&D campaign going on in here?
I'm assuming so, because there's a D&D section and a D&D rolling room.
Well, I mean, we're testing the game, but we have those locked.
Okay.
But yeah, just if you're
Are you
wondering,
on
they're
tabletop?
locked. Excuse me?
I think you might be talking about the tabletop room.
Yes.
Oh, he's doing the thing.
Because I normally just post a bunch of miniatures I painted in there.
Where's my fishing rod is not
Yeah,
going
look.
left or right.
I guess I'll clear up the gothic.
One of these days I've resolved one of these days to break away from D&D to do homebrews. I just can't decide if I want to do GURPS or BRP is the system that I use.
I need to fight the Geo Pavilion.
Probably BRP because it seems a little bit easier, but then GURPS has a lot more supplements and a lot more options to
I'm
it. So
gonna do
I don't know.
All I know is I'm getting the first troop of Warhammer Army. I'm going to be painting them up, and I'm hopefully going to be learning how to play Warhammer sometime this year.
Nice.
Alright, what army are you going to go for?
Well, someone's sending me a bunch of Tau because apparently they think I'd like a bunch of space commies, but hey, a free $30 piece of thing is a free $30 set of miniatures.
The one right and only option is the Imperial Guard. No one but the Guard.
I don't want to spend $500,000.
Over 40k is expensive.
I recently started playing 40k as well.
Infantry are cheap and expendable. It's the tanks that'll cost you.
Dude, a blister pack of 13 is $35.
I know.
Hey, do you guys want to know what the first thing I ever bought for my Warhammer thing was?
What?
If you say Tau, I swear to God. I swear to the Emperor.
It was an Imperial Knight.
That's
okay. So
it was so rewarding painting it as well.
You know what I miss?
What?
Warhammer.
What? You said?
Yes, I said his ball.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Bell.
Hello.
Hello.
We're talking about Warhammer.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
What was your
I just
Fighting
fighting
I've
robots.
never played Warhammer. I've only played Warframe, and that's garbage.
It's fine.
I'm going to a bunch of Tau, and the only reason why I think sent them to me is because he knows I like Gundam robot-looking things.
Well, I mean, it's the thought that counts, right? Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe the thought never counts.
I mean, to be honest, it's more than likely just going to be painted up and set on a shelf for most of the year until hopefully this quarantine gets its ass kicked.
Same, yeah. I've currently got a couple of my units just waiting to be painted, but I just can't be bothered because I'm too busy with college.
I wish
speaking of units, I met a guy back whenever lockdown had been lifted for those 3 or 4 weeks that had a entire military, had like a bunch of Space Marines, like 2 blister boxes worth of them, and then the rest of his army was just a bunch of fucking toy soldiers that you get at the dollar store for $5.
That's one way to do it.
The ultimate kit bashing material.
Dude, it was straight up. Yeah, I have a bunch of World War I fighters. And I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of Civil War fighters in there too.
Nice.
I mean,
that is very fucking intelligent about, oh my god, will you get everyone pissed off?
The South will destroy the Xenos.
He just referred to them as Space Marines. He didn't say that they were Imperial Guard.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's getting lynched.
What chapter does he use anyway?
Blood Ravens, I think.
No!
Edgelord.
Because I was gonna say,
they're fucking magpies, and I love it.
I was gonna say, if you're rolling Imperial Guard, you could replace the infantry with little risk tokens, and it would still mean about the same thing. But no, playing anything else and then using a stand-in like that, just no. Ugh.
You could just use like one of those like wargaming magazines and just use some of the things that come in there and use them as Imperial Guard. As some of the Imperial Guard models are just so old and shitty.
I have
a metric fuck ton of chest plate
so
for your Imperial Guard.
Dude, you joke, I buy $80 worth of fucking chess pieces the other day, and I know this guy, as a fact, has fucking Eldar as an army.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh. The most recent Eldar
buying it
is
so that
literally
he
just a
can
dead
get
corpse.
bishops as fucking Eldar stand-ins.
Oh, God.
Which is surprisingly pleasing for me.
Craftworld Eldar or Dark Eldar?
I don't know exactly. I just know that he gets pissed off when Roof Mecha gets destroyed in 5 minutes.
He probably hasn't even decided what type of Eldar. He just uses Eldar.
Son of a bitch!
Robots.
I didn't know fish could bite the living shit out you.
Yeah.
This fucker.
You've never seen Piranha?
Well, I mean this one.
Oh.
Wait, do Dark Eldar have the fucking giant robots that they fight with?
I don't believe
no, they
Dark
don't.
Eldar.
Robot.
I mean, they all have robots. Every single faction has robots, I think.
Oh no, Dark Eldar.
Well, they all,
have
every
robots
single faction.
hold on. Dark Eldar don't actually have the robots because the robots are powered using the Soul Stones, and Dark Eldar don't have Soul Stones. But like
What are you
every
talking
other
about?
kind
Dark
of
Eldar
Eldar
eat
do.
Soul Stones.
Wait, are you taking lots of damage?
Dark Eldar feed on suffering, misery, pain, because they're all filthy little sweat goblins that work for Slaanesh, whether they realize it or not.
Yeah.
Only time.
I'm totally not
an army of sweat
guys. I'm just a bad.
I'm a proud sweat goblin. Goblins and Dark Eldar have nothing in common. We have fun, but we do not fucking sexualize work.
So instead of murder fucking, it's just murder.
Exactly. Occasionally you get that one weird guy who shuts the pike in wrong, and now he's got a.
That scared me so bad. Have babies in Skyrim, and it made a noise, and it scared the crap out of me because I was wondering where the heck a baby was coming from.
What
Some lady was holding it right next to me.
Wait, you have a mod that lets there be babies in Skyrim?
Yes, it is fertility mode that allows more children to be born, other than the basic like 7. And hopefully, there's ones that won't just be Nords, because like I don't know, variety is a spice of life.
I'm surprised that you got Skyrim to run with mods, let alone run by itself.
Beldem.
I use Vexes.
I have a question for you.
You could just get a mod which lets you.
This question is very important, and there's only one correct answer: Empire or Stormcloaks.
Either. I like fucking them both over.
Empire.
I haven't really played the Empire yet, so I don't have that tried. I always start and then I have to restart the game because I put a new mod in.
Okay, so that's a fair assessment. Warden, you are a base.
I forgot about these. Sorry.
Oh, I know.
I have this cultist skill, and they started showing up in Riverwood instead. I hate him.
I'm going to let the fucking dragon sort it out.
Why would I want to choose the Empire, you ask? Well, it's very simple. The Stormcloaks are not going to go out of their way to attack the High Elves. No, they are not. The Empire will after what they've suffered.
You think about it from the big picture, right? If the Empire is split further apart, the Elves are just going to come in and divide and conquer. It's like a very simple fucking Sun Tzu level strategy. It's like...
Yeah, they started the war, pretty much. Because they goaded Ulfric into
Fucking
just
elves.
attacking the Empire. That's the thing that I found out. I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't pick the right side when I picked Stormcloaks. Because, you know, American, Stormcloaks, it kind of fits. I did that first off.
got really like swooped up in the idea of Skyrim belongs to the Nords, and I'm like, that? No. You've got to go with the Empire, because if you look at it from the big picture, you see what they're trying to do. They're trying to divide and conquer, and the Empire didn't want to give up Talos worship. They had to out of necessity, otherwise the Empire would have been destroyed.
I just say... Okay, so I'm just going...
It's not like they made them give up everything. It's just that particular one thing.
The Golden Concord was an inside job.
Exactly.
The Thalmor are
fucking elf magic can't burn or can't melt steel beams. Oh.
And besides, I spent an entire 2 games before Skyrim serving the Empire. There's no fucking way I'm gonna betray it now.
So
I don't. I started out with Skyrim, so I was completely new at that.
Oh, come on. You didn't play Oblivion?
What I'm about to say is going to piss off so many people. Ulfric Stormcloak is a bard.
Wait, who?
He is not very smart. Ulfric Stormcloak is a bard.
Oh!
He maxed out his fucking charisma stat. He just has a very shitty intelligence stat.
It makes so much sense, though. Oh. That doesn't. That makes so much sense.
I'm dying.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about at all.
You forced me to go play Skyrim.
You can watch me play it if you want. I don't know how to stream it though. It's not really connected to.
Did you?
But I am playing it right now.
Did you get the fork yet? The fork that you can actually use?
Oh, the fork of Warplate.
Yeah, the fork. It's at the Imperial, the Solitude docks. It's in that building that's beside it, that's attached to docks.
You can use it as a weapon. It is a shitty dagger, but you can put so many fucking broken enchantments on it.
The Fork of Horripilation is a Daedric artifact.
I'm sorry, there's a fucking Daedric artifact level fork?
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
There's a fork Daedric artifact!
Okay, I didn't know it was a Daedric artifact.
Yeah, it's one of Sheogorath's.
I'm God of Madness.
That does actually make sense.
You know what? That actually doesn't surprise me. He would be the first to do that. Other than what's his bucket? The guy in Solitude that gives you the Wabbajack. What's his name?
That's Sheogorath.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
In Morrowind,
I was thinking of what's his name? Starts with an M. The guy that's nothing but eyes.
Beldam, I'm gonna give you some lore.
Sure.
In Oblivion, the game that came out before that, there was a DLC that let your player character become the fucking Sheogorath. That is in.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
So Sheogorath.
So cool. Oh, that's great.
Sheogorath in Skyrim is the main character from Oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that makes Inigo's line so much weirder now. Because he claims that he got like a map like mine. When he gives you like the quest to kind of let you know where he is if you lose him. Which is really nice actually. He tells you that his brother got a map like that off of another adventurer in Oblivion.
Oh,
he
hey!
just got a map from the God of Madness now.
Oh, there's also a, for one of the DLCs, you can meet a fucking character who died right before your character showed up in Oblivion, and who you were friends with, or at least acquaintance with, in the very beginning of Morrowind, the game before Oblivion.
Why?
And he is
on the road. Go away.
And the best part is, you meet him in literally the worst fucking place after hell. Like, this is the stop that that people destined to hell get off of, or get off before.
Yeah, Paradise?
On the train to fuck you and your fucking life.
Oh, everybody still there?
Who? What?
Hello?
I'm so confused.
Why
did the panel music kick up?
Discord just shattered.
Somewhere.
Okay, we're fine. It was a false alarm, I guess. I don't even have like my immersive patrols on anymore. You shouldn't do that. That was weird.
You've disabled the mods, which is dangerous in Skyrim, just like enabling mods in Skyrim.
Oh, I have nothing but mods.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
I don't know how you're working with it, but I guess
I
it's
have
working.
Vortex, which is a mod manager, and that helps me do literally anything.
I mean, I got it too,
because
but
I do not want to learn how to deal with mods.
I've got that too, but the thing is, it keeps spawning in Oblivion gates, like unrendered Oblivion gates, in Skyrim. I don't know how to make it stop.
You need a rip?
Curious.
Because it'll just crash the game.
Here's a rip.
I remember all the way back in 2012, shortly after I had gotten Skyrim, I was playing it. I ran through with the Empire, and I was storming this fort, and one of the Stormcloak soldiers, right in the middle of the battle, as the Imperial soldiers were just slaughtering the rest of his comrades all around him, he puts his weapons away, crosses his arms, and just outs at me with this "I hate you so much right now" face.
Bennett died on me.
The fuck?
It was the
Skyrim
weird.
glitches.
That's not even the funniest part, because after that battle was done, I hear music, right? I hear the dragon music, and I look up in the sky, I'm like, oh fuck, where is it? A dragon swoops down, lands in the courtyard, picks up a random Imperial Legionnaire, fucking eats him whole, and then flies away and never comes back.
Just thoroughly.
I mean,
right off.
just as you do, you know?
Of life.
He's like,
I mean, to be fair, that is just fucking Skyrim canonically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skyrim's pretty wild, just normally. I just added a few mods to make it more immersive and pretty. That's most of my mods.
Did you have the
I
mod?
like to, when I download mods, I like to destroy the developer intended experience for the game.
Alright, I gotta record.
well, to be
I
fair,
wanna
the
see-
developers intended.
Gosh, that freaking baby!
Are you afraid?
No, it's just like it'll be quiet, and then like every like 3 minutes maybe, it's just like this baby laugh out of nowhere, and it's really creepy because you can't really see the baby when you're looking down at yourself. So it's just every once in a while you hear this baby laugh, and I've played and watched too many horror-related things to have that be a good response.
Why
So it's
don't
just like,
we download a mod?
And I'm like, ah!
Yeah, what's up, man?
So, Beldam.
Yeah.
Did you download the most infamous mod in Skyrim?
Which one?
The
There's
one
like
that allows your enemies to fuck you.
I've never heard of that one.
Mother's lamb.
the ones that allow your enemies to fuck you, or just the fuck you in general? I'm confused.
There's literally a mod that allows every hostile fucking mob in the game to fuck you.
I've never heard of that mod.
That one, so.
Sounds like something that'll be on Mother's lamb.
Ruin your experience, or like, as in like, intercourse?
Yeah.
You can be fucked
Help
by
the
a
jester.
goddamn Razorfoot, or by the fucking Razorfish.
As in ruin your experience, or as in actually like intercourse?
Intercourse,
fuck-
obviously.
As in having sexual relations with the goddamn wolf that just tried to attack you.
No.
Right after you start.
I'm sorry, are there animations involved with this, or is it just kind of like, and then it happened?
No, it's animationless, of course.
There's even some Sims who fucking steal the goddamn werewolf animation from it.
My future
Alright,
animating wolves
going
fucking
to
each other.
Go into the loony bin. You are no longer needed here. Thank you for your time.
No,
just
thank
not
you.
Hello, who showed up? I can't go back to Discord and check.
No,
This
I
one's
just
mine.
unmuted myself.
Yes.
Ah. I'm bad with noises apparently. Okay, cool.
Noses or noises?
Both.
Vantus, would you just help the fecking jester? I will pay you.
Oh my
We'll pay you.
god!
We'll pay you.
Dude, the Jester is the greatest character in that game.
Cicero is so great.
Right?
I would
I love
give
how you
him.
can also have the option to sell him out to the guard, and then he's just pissed at you for the rest of the game.
No, he's only pissed at you until you. Oh wait, you probably haven't done that yet. Never mind.
What? Join the Dark Brotherhood and become the speaker to the what's mother thing? That's the most annoying quest ever. It never ends.
Yes, that's like every Dark Brotherhood fucking quest line and every other fucking game.
So, Krabs, I'm on to you.
How are you on?
Guy who's named Boy with
In
Crabs
which
on
way?
here.
I'm on to you. Japan is a tiny island nation that can fuck up its larger continental neighbor, China, in a war. England, also a tiny island nation that can fuck up its larger continental neighbor, France, in a war. Coincidence? I think not.
Are you suggesting that
The
I'm
Japanese
Japanese?
British, or are the British
I'm
Japanese?
very confused.
Oh yeah, the British love our
British
hentai.
and Japanese infrastructure, or do the British just invent it?
The British and the Japanese both have tea culture too. Like, tea is very important to their culture. There's another similarity.
That they also stole from China, so that makes sense too.
Well, what are you getting at? I don't understand you.
Yes,
I don't
but-
understand.
But Japan didn't make China addicted to drugs.
I mean, it's not bad.
It was only a matter of time.
I mean, to be fair, the
One
Chinese
way or another.
the shit. It's just that now they had something a little bit more self-destructive.
Jackass just punched my horse in the face.
Oh, and also
What?
the Japanese are less angry than us, considering we like tend to get out into pub fights.
Oh, I remember during the FIFA World Cup, there was a huge bar fight in Germany between a group of British people and a group of Russian people during the Russian-UK game, I think. Or something like that.
God.
But anyway,
But
they
that-
both
that
got
is-
into a terrible bar fight, caused thousands of dollars in property damage, and I think one guy almost died.
That sounds like a good time, honestly.
God, sounds
Hey,
like
they
a-
go hard.
Never
Sounds like a
say
competition
bad
between
about
us.
North at sea.
Ah.
Buzz, guys. Buzz. Nope, we gotta go. Buzz.
Adios, I'm going to ride my horse until I accidentally die from not sleeping.
You know what I find shitty that I really wish they had done, but I get why they didn't do it because Bethesda is a bunch of cucks.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I wish they would have made combat a thing in Oblivion and in Skyrim.
Made what combat?
Mounted combat, so you can
Oh.
use your horse riding your
That would be amazing.
It's so garbage here. Ugh.
I'll be right back.
You could probably find a mod for it.
I did
Probably.
one, but it was glitchy as all hell, so I took it off. And I had to restart my game. So no, not doing that again.
Talking about mods, I've like modded the living hell out of a game I've only had for like 2 weeks already.
'Tis the way of things. What game is
Yes.
that?
It's what was it? Empire at War.
Ah. I see
Yeah,
also.
I've heard of it. Oh,
It's like it's a Star Wars game, and you just go around conquering planets and stuff, either as the Rebellion or as the Empire.
gee.
And there's like space combat and ground combat, but Jesus Christ, the ground combat is so annoying. Space combat's good. It's just the ground combat is just shit. Like hell, there's even mods to make it even like make the ground combat better. And also, like almost everything has a certain amount of troops or spaceships you can put in, and there's also mods to make that infinite, which is also interesting.
You're a good lure for it, too. Gives me energy. They try to go after.
Oh,
Look, they can't even get. They can't even.
and also it has its own built-in mod sort of thing as well, which is surprising considering how
So
old
they
the game
want
is.
you to mod the game. It's like The Sims 4. It's like, we know our
Yeah.
game is shit, so here,
Like,
all the tools you could ever need.
So EA is finally aware that their games are shit. Now they're gonna make you pay to mod them.
I'm back.
I found another similarity.
What?
The conspiracy grows, Crabs.
Wait.
In Japan, on one of the northern islands, they have a culture called the Ainu that are basically to the Japanese what the Irish are to the British. I'm on to you.
The British have been copying off of the Japanese, or vice
Hey, at
versa,
least
for like
we
the last
weren't
10,000 years.
What are you, like, hold on. What are you gonna do next? Nuke us then?
Yes.
You guys
That
gonna
depends. Are you gonna misbehave?
I mean,
Because the
We have
Japanese had to
all
misbehave twice
cultural
and not
experience
apologize
that you're
for
stealing
it.
from Japan. I'm sorry.
Just
The
don't
collapse of the
follow their
Japanese
idea. Just if you keep on our side during the next World War, I think we'll be cool. Because that was a mistake
we
Japan
probably
made.
will, but we probably
Japan
will,
fucked up.
considering
Fucked with our
like
boat.
you guys are like the biggest power currently, so it's a good idea just to stay on your good side. But like looking at what the fuck's happening over in your side, I feel like that may not end up happening.
you never know.
Mm.
We'll
Just seems
save
like
a
so much
couple
fucked
nukes
up
just in
shit's happening
case.
over where you guys are.
Survived weirder and probably worse actually.
Is someone
There's been some
playing?
weird stuff that's happened.
Is someone playing Star Wars Battlefront, like the OG?
Yeah, I
have
fired
that.
one up for a second.
I have that as well. I have the second
Hey!
one.
I have the,
If any
yeah,
of
the
y'all
second
want-
one.
You. That's actually. I think I have all of them. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I have at least Star Wars Battlefront.
I have Battlefront.
If
I-
you
I've got-
have on Steam, my
Either that or
hat.
two. I
think
can't
I've
remember
got
the life
yeah,
of me.
I've got the first one and the second one, but I'm talking about the newer ones made by EA, which are just filled with microtransactions.
No,
Oh,
I don't.
Yes,
I,
I've heard of those.
You
I don't
mean
have
fucking EA? The game? I'm sorry, EA puts microtransactions in their games?
What? I never would have
What? In
known.
other news? Other news.
Yeah, I mean,
water
pointing out
is
the obvious.
And water is still wet.
Oh,
The sky is
Actually,
still blue.
water is not wet. How dare you?
Jeremiah,
Water is
get
the
the
thing
that
smelling
makes
salts.
something
I'm
wet.
about to faint.
Anyway, I finally decided on the paint scheme for my army. Whenever I finally...
nice.
Purple and gold.
So,
Pink and neon green. I bet it.
Actually, no. I just posted it in VC text chat. It is gold and black. With
I would
white
love to look
highlight.
at that, but I can't because I'm in Skyrim and they don't
gold
like
and
it when I
black,
try to
so like the Crusaders.
Did you
Do they
say
have
VC
white
text
highlight?
chat? It hasn't come
Oh
up
my
yet.
god. There are wolves
Let me check
about.
my phone.
I gotta admit.
Yay!
Sounds like
You're gonna
the
get fucked by puppy. Oh wait, different mod.
sounds like the Salamander's original color scheme.
No, a crash wagon just spawned right in front of me and knocked me off my horse.
Wait, you said it was in,
Wait, what are you
VC
playing now? Are you
Okay,
playing
hasn't
Skyrim?
come up.
Are we all playing Skyrim now?
No, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 still.
Oh! That would
I'm playing
explain
Battlefield
the
1.
wagon. I was like, what? Horses wagon? Me!
Yeah, it just
That
spawned
doesn't
right
happen
in
to
front
me.
of me with a bunch of wolves surrounding it. My character could barely
Hey, are you
move.
still recording, by the way?
Yes, of course I am. I'm not gonna back out of this.
Doing this entire time. Oh.
Jesus
Oh, a satchel. What's
There's
in
a
it?
man with a painted cow. Hello.
Damn.
Wait,
my
why are you
team
trying to
sucked
attack me?
ass.
What's going on? Oh, it's the wolves.
So I've unraveled this entire
Don't let him
conspiracy.
die. He has a very important quest that you must help him with.
There's a painted cow.
He'll
No,
give you
Please,
fuck
where's my
5
cow?
minutes
War
if
Thunder.
you help him.
I've started unraveling this entire conspiracy about how Japan and Britain are basically the same. Now
It's
I know
because
how
Britain is trying to steal Japanese culture. We know.
or
Damn.
Japan's been stealing British.
Robert, what chat did you say you posted the image, like the color scheme for your army in? Because I can't see the.
VC text chat.
It's the chat that's right above ours. Our voice
Yeah,
chat.
it's not showing up for some reason on my screen.
Might be
Me
like.
too.
Give it
I
time.
posted it
Chat.
in the late
Give it time.
discussion. My bad.
I'm gonna fire up Europa Universalis now.
Whoever put in this baby sound did not consider, how noises work. Because when I'm right next,
Can you
right
just, like,
to
throw the
it
baby
sounds
off
like
the
it's in a
cliff?
cathedral, like
Fucking
on a
problem.
pedestal. It doesn't sound like it's in my arms.
Hold
I
on,
still
Why
wrote
is
it.
it echoey?
That will help your fucking problem.
Nah. I'm just gonna quickly turn off my Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi is absolutely shit. And just.
Alright, I just posted it in VC text chat again.
Vane, is
Oh,
this
okay,
X-Men
it's come up now.
Apocalypse?
Well, that's
Yes.
cool.
It is.
Hello.
X-Men Apocalypse.
It's a gold and black. That looks cool. Oh hi.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
New person.
No, if only I could find a fucking miniature that looked like that, I would enjoy painting the fuck out of it.
That would
I
take
mean,
I
you
still
could probably
remember-
find similar pieces. Just you could probably 3D print some stuff if you have a 3D printer.
So they added an elephant rifle to Red Dead Online, and whenever you crouch and fire it, your character immediately falls on their ass.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense when you're firing something like that.
I think it's a.
No, I fired some big bore rifles and I'm 5'2".
That just
They
sounds
haven't
like
knocked me over.
It's based off 600 or 500 nitro.
That just sounds like totally accurate battle simulator.
I mean, yeah, but
Gun,
they,
it'll yeet you in the opposite direction.
didn't they
Yeah.
add a thing
Nah,
where
you
you
just
can
need to lean into it.
modify all the weapons now to be whatever?
Yeah, they also added a a battle royale mode for it as well.
Yeah, Total Acolyte Battle Simulation. It's so much fun, and it's like $5.
Yeah, like the most shittest weapons you would expect. Like the weapons that sound the most shit are like the best or something.
Yeah, like you cannot use an MG3 or a 50 cal. It's just the recoil just extreme.
That sounds so amazing. I'm gonna hurry up and not buy it.
I still War Thunder with me, brother.
You guys have space on your computers. Mine got fucked up, and I'm too scared to uninstall or reinstall fucking Windows.
Dude, I got like several terabytes on my hard drive that are free.
I have 345 millibytes.
But the problem is with these big ass hard drives, they can't run shit fast, so I had to put in a smaller hard drive.
I have no idea how many hard drives I have in my computer.
Ooh, that's
all I know is it's built for gaming.
That's mine too, but it can barely run Skyrim with like 2 mods. So.
I hate to fucking break it to you. Mine was built for gaming too, and it can't even fucking run Red Dead. The original Red Dead.
Mine was like built, like it's only recently been built, and it was built for gaming, mainly because the course that I'm doing at college, it's like the specifications for it are very like involve a lot of computer work, and the best configuration is gaming. So basically, it's just a separate effect that I can play really cool games on it.
I actually have a new part coming in soon. It's a new GPU.
Nice. I have a laptop, so I'm kind of stuck with what I've got.
I'm getting
a laptop. Holy shit!
I'm upgrading, guys.
I could probably post some of my project work in the chat if you guys want to see.
Ryzen 3600X. Moving up in the world.
Where is it? Concept art. So this is like, so this was for Project 1 Task 1. This was the final result. The fuck?
What?
Broken Robot Man. Why?
Yes. Android? Cyborg?
Sorry, you set me up to make you look like a jackass.
What?
But anyway, back to my thing. What do you guys think?
Let me look at it. I'm heading to VC text right now. Oh, don't. Why does my phone always insist on connecting to my Wi-Fi? I don't need that right now.
It's nice.
Hell?
I remember a long time ago, back in 2008, when I first played Fallout 3, and I still remember the traps that they'd have, which was the fucking recording of the baby crying in the fucking stroller, and you walk up there and it's a bunch of fucking mines that blow the fuck up.
Oh, and I posted some other stuff from my project, my second project in there.
Oh.
Them legs, though.
No.
Yeah, I'm doing animation, and this like this is like some of the first animation I've actually done.
Oh shit, Octavius. The hell
Electing to ignore that.
When you nut in her ass, she farts in her sleep.
So
Holy
bad.
Don't say anything. Takes away all the suspense.
Boy.
You're stuck, and then there's Army stuck.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that iFunny watermark though?
No, we can't.
Pointing out an iFunny watermark doesn't make you funny.
Who else in here has been in the army? Or isn't
not me.
I
don't know
have
that were though.
I legally cannot. Actually, I may actually be able to. I know I can in your country, but I have no idea over here.
As long as you're 17 at least, you can sign up, but you're not American, so...
Yeah, okay. I don't think I can, then.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a fucking child.
The strikers. The strikers will get stuck in 4 inches of snow, and for whatever reason, they've made Alaska a fucking striker unit.
That's hilarious.
Fucking incompetence.
Like, yeah, Canada.
Oh, it is massive incompetence. It's like, literally, we don't do any training up here. So if we go to war and somebody wants to invade through Alaska, we will all die in like 10 minutes, because all we do is go to the motor pool every single fucking day and do maintenance on the 6 trucks that are always broken.
You don't understand. It's necessary.
Wait. You have 6 trucks that you go and fix all the time, but they're always broken.
Yep.
You think that might not be the reason why they're always broken?
Because we leave them outside at negative 60 degrees all fucking winter.
That'll fucking do it. Goddamn.
U.S. Army, everyone!
Some kind of commie propaganda?
This ain't commie propaganda, brother. This is the fucking reality.
Speaking of commie propaganda, robots.
Oh, yay, robots.
Hello.
Nice.
Where are you getting all this concept art from?
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
Oh, the robots.
They all do look quite cool.
They do.
Oh, and then there's the
There's the boy bait.
and there's the sex dolls.
No.
To be fair, you got nice
They're
ass.
used for more than sex.
Yeah.
They're used for bait.
They're also, for the reason, you also can dress them up really pretty and get your parents to get off your ass about giving you grandkids. Because
no one's going to give you a grandkid.
Why is that bunny still alive? Die.
Because American women.
Huh? What?
Exactly.
Oh, no, I just blew it up with his shotgun now.
But why?
What did you blow up with the shotgun? You can't just leave me hanging after you say that.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I will.
I said, what did you blow up with the shotgun? You can't just leave me hanging after you say that.
Bunny.
Shotgun.
Oh, I see.
Fucking Red Dead, man. Where you can literally break into a bank and just shoot the money.
Can you imagine just breaking into a bank and just chucking a Molotov cocktail?
I mean, in the Wild West it might actually work because they used actual gold as currency. So you're probably fine.
Someone did that in the 40s. Like, they actually threw a fucking Molotov cocktail into a bank that was printing paper notes.
Oh, I found bird eggs! Hooray!
Come on, Jimmy, you see? Let's go. I'll show you how it goes. Oh no, everything burned down.
You're a good dick. A fine dick. The best dick.
Well, I'm going to stick in it.
It reminds me of a story that I heard about this British plumber who found like a way to get into like the biggest vault in England, which the only key to get in there is literally a key that the Queen has. So he scheduled a meeting with them inside the vault and just casually popped up through a sewer gate.
Yeah, fuck.
It's fucking hilarious.
And they say British don't have, as they say, Britain don't have any culture.
I mean, you don't. You stole it all, but I'm pretty sure Scotland was proud of it.
Disney, if you're not telling me that there's another episode of The Mandalorian, I don't care.
So, I absolutely love what the Venetians had to say about Britain, because the Venetians were so fucking salty back in the Middle Ages. They're like, the British have no appreciation for anyone but themselves, and they're so narrow-minded. And then I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds like your parents over there.
Alright, I posted something in Curse. You want to look at it?
I don't want to look at it, no. But I'm sure
Why? Why?
Why did you look?
Why would you look?
The fucking curse.
I'm not gonna look.
I'm
just
going in there anyway.
Oh, that's not even my final form.
Just
Like,
tell
I
us.
appreciate the guns, but why is he naked?
Wait, what?
What?
Someone posting porn and cursed.
Wait,
Hank Hill is naked with a fucking pack of ammo, tastefully censoring both his nipples and his mashugna.
Well, that's
just... that.
I mean, I gotta be entirely
I mean,
I gotta be entirely fair about that.
Nice.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I have definitely.
You murdered my boy, man. You murdered my boy.
Jesus Christ.
It's regular meme material at this point.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
fair. Come on.
You know what? You're right, certain.
Why not Bobby Hill? I could see Bobby Hill actually doing that.
Yeah, from my 5-minute experience with that show, I could definitely see that.
I gotta say though, if I had a neighbor, I would want my neighbor to be somebody like Hank Hill because he seems like an upstanding guy.
He's
Seems like the kind of guy who's
I'm really fine with having a weird ass neighbor that's just really nice.
Yeah.
I'd be fine
I
with
can work
having
with
a
that.
neighbor even though I don't have a house next to me.
Have you guys seen that absolute fucking cringe show that so King of the Hill was made King of the Hill was made to make fun of conservatives, right? But conservatives they're like
I wouldn't
"This is
necessarily
fucking
agree with that, but I don't know enough about about it to argue for the other part.
Well, they made another
I'm
show
gonna
called
post-
The Good Family. That's good with an E at the end of it. And it was supposed to be making fun of stereotypical liberals. But liberals don't like it because libs can't take a fucking joke. And conservatives don't like it because we have to put up with that bullshit every single fucking day. So that
Not
show
a joke, it's real life.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
So it was
Oh,
hilarious.
That reminds me of the Magical Girl show where there was one lady used her transformation thing as her birth control pills.
What?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
It was made by a leftist lady, so
I'm sorry.
it's called
I'm gonna
like
post
Monster
something-
Love Party. I don't know. It's something weird.
I'm gonna
No,
post
like-
something extremely cursed into the curse chat.
Alright,
Actually, I don't even know
I'm
if
at
it's
it.
technically counted as cursed, but it's not
This
correct.
is the propane bomb. Oh, there it is.
Where's the propane bomb? Okay, I just saw that.
Oh.
That's just fucking accurate. I know a motherfucker who probably has a flashlight who can't even fucking strip his bed to clean the fucking sheets.
The guard is making.
That's too fucking funny.
No,
And
I
the
won't tell you
guard-
Dude,
anything.
that guard bro in it.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What did you bring upon this cursed land? It's in the cursed chat. What you think was gonna happen? Fucking puppies and rainbows?
Oh, I've got so much worse. I've got stuff I legally cannot have.
Wait, so why would you admit that
I mean, guys, his name is Boy with Crabs. This is not the most surprising thing.
Why would
I mean,
you admit that on camera? On
Not on
record.
camera, it's over Skype.
Oh yeah.
On record.
On record.
Oh, that's right. Morgan's recording us.
Yes, and now I'm going to tell the British government. No, I'm not. I hate the British government.
Tell the British
But
government.
they can actually do anything. They're spineless.
Well,
Boy, if you're recording,
Boy,
Oi, cut.
tell the British government that Boy with Crabs does, in fact, have a picture of Mickey Mouse.
No.
Lives in the Air Force. Royal.
How dare you call the mouse down upon us?
No, even better. They're going to send in the Royal Air Force, the Royal Navy, and the Royal whoever the fuck else, who probably all are going to be wielding butter knives because they're all too scared of guns.
Oof.
Real knives are too sharp.
Dude, butter knives are too sharp. I actually had a friend in Britain get a fucking fine for having butter knives.
Wow.
The fuck?
Somebody found a knife that was like on the way to a school in my area once when I was living there, and there was just like an almost town-wide flip out of a knife they found on the side of the road. It was a kitchen knife.
What?
It was like a knife you would use in the kitchen. It's not like some gangster just kind of like ditched his knife and ran off. No, it's just like somebody dropped their knife somewhere in the middle of the woods. And somebody took a picture and everybody freaked out.
Where would you...
The
What
lady
type
just
of
got
hellhole
murdered
do
in
you
the house
live
2
in?
doors down from me. That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know the most recent... So, you know the most recent video that Nick video put up?
What?
The weird thing with the forest dudes.
Oh, you mean the fucking Faith thing? The Faith.
Yeah. Like, I feel so tempted to turn them into like D&D creatures or something like that. They just seem so cool. They're just so interesting, in my opinion, at least.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I am the dude who finds hermit crabs cute, so.
Hey, just use the basic stat block for fairies. Take away flying speed and replace it. Have it, and then replace it with a higher armor class. And then you basically have them. Oh, and make them not cunts.
I'm not sure if this goes in cursed or where, so I'm just gonna put it in VR chat.
VR?
Is it?
VR.
I meant VC chat.
Yes, all the
Damn it.
VR players we've got. Okay.
God, I wish I could read.
Oh, God.
Me, naked. Let's be doing. Holy fuck.
Oh, my God. The thing is, the funniest thing though is I've actually watched those movies using those exact same animatronics, and they are precisely that terrifying.
I have
The
no
entire
idea what
movie.
this is because this is too complicated for my dyslexic head.
Okay, but the real best part is, I would
In the
totally
image, you can
do
kind of
this,
see the guy in the
except that
suit.
instead of yelling "Cowabunga," it is. I'd be yelling, "Oh boy, I can get loose in here at night tonight. Your ass will be just fine."
Oh no. Gotta. It really. You can see his teeth. Oh my gosh. Endgame. Shrek. I'm sorry, I should do that with Scottish accent.
Dude, Shrek is better than Endgame because at least it tried.
It's the lack of trying that made it so good.
All the fucking Marvel movies are. I hate superhero movies. I just hate them.
Shrek was
I do
so
now. I used to love him. Like Black Panther was my
Yeah.
favorite superhero, and then his movie came out, and it was just.
Did you
racist.
guys? Did you guys
I'm
see
the
the Shrek remake thing?
They're doing a remake of Shrek.
No.
Oh yeah, the Shrek remake.
The fan film. It was like a bunch of people,
That doesn't
animators and
sound better.
everything, got
Oh,
together
God,
and remade the entire thing.
Oh yeah, did you see?
It had some terrible parts
You
in
know
it.
the dude who literally just described what was supposed to happen in the scene and just didn't even do anything for it.
Oh yeah. We all know.
Yeah, Christians.
Christian.
I'm just gonna start posting a whole bunch of memes.
I
in
have
VC
to
chat.
keep my. Because of that, I have to keep my brother away from most of my friends in case if he ends up mentally scarring them with telling them who Christian is and recommending them to look him up.
Children need emotional scars. It builds character.
It builds intelligence.
I mean, look at me. I'm mentally scarred as all hell.
How do we make the generation of not pansies?
Bring bullies back?
We could end up like.
I mean, I've
have everyone fight each other again.
A decapitated guy, so
Yeah.
I mean, like.
War.
Oh wait, I should post that one. Hold on.
War never changes until they make a nuclear bomb.
Neckbeardia really needs
It's
to
still
redo
war.
the
You saw
Fallout one.
nothing. You saw nothing, Cosmo.
You guys know what the Fallout one that Neckbeardia did?
Oh yeah, it's quite old, isn't it? When it was.
Yeah, they need to redo that one in voice because that's such a fucking good one.
Yeah.
It ranks up there with Herr Schnitzel Nazi.
Oh, fucking hell, Herr Schnitzel. Actually, because of that, I ended up looking up the guy who was the inspiration for Herr Schnitzel. Oh God Almighty, that was
Everybody's playing the video.
Someone's
now.
getting a lot of audio in chat.
Sorry.
Someone
Look at
watching
your
porn?
headphone,
What the fuck?
I still like my idea, since, you know, they made that article of why is the alt-right so obsessed with hydration. I still like my idea of going onto a college campus in a full fucking SS Nazi uniform and offering people glasses of water.
Yeah.
No, do not trust the juice, it will not hydrate you! Hail hydrate!
Oh god.
No. You don't even need to go with a full SS uniform. You just need to dress up like one of those Hydra assholes, and then it'll actually make sense, and they will confuse you if you're a Nazi anyway.
instead of having a swastika,
They're that
just have,
damn
like, a glass of
stupid.
water.
Even fucking better. Dress up as one of those Hydra assholes, except replace their fucking logo with a goddamn picture of a bottled water.
No, just duct tape a glass to it.
And just start
Just
screaming.
duct tape a glass.
Hail hydrate!
Hail hydrate! I just wanted to go on
duct tape
record
it, like,
before I get arrested and put into jail for like 20 years for memeing. Warden, you're recording this, right?
Yes. Don't worry, you'll
So
be
the-
in jail
the
soon.
answer to the ultimate question. Am I a tits man or an ass man? I'm both.
My
Yes,
God.
man of culture.
Shit, we have one of those.
Oh! I keep firing the elephant rifle from a sitting position because I'm addicted to watching my character fall down.
That's loud.
Also, one
I
shot
will-
kills with the elephant rifle are awesome as hell.
Hold on, I've got like the perfect thing to put in this. Let's see if I
Yeah,
actually
that's
find
still one
it.
of my favorite fucking videos I have.
Whoa.
That is bad. That went south so fast.
I love the file
Just
name.
all of the bad things.
Right.
Look away. Oh, not that sounds. Sorry.
I love the file name is You Died.
Have you seen that mortar fail? It was a bunch of French Canadians, right? And they load the fucking mortar, they fire it, and the shell just goes like 5 feet away from the mortar. and
yeah.
lit.
Oh, you gotta love it when
I
that
love-
happens.
Oh, hail the testicle tank.
I'd hate to be there when that happens, but I love
take
fucking
silence.
watching it. Because you like, oh.
The test
Oh
thing.
wow,
So let me tell you about the time that
that's
I
gonna
almost
definitely
completely
pleasure
raised-
someone.
That's a big dick.
Yeah, and you would
Okay, speaking of testicles, I love how smooth this motherfucker is.
Go ahead. I'm just gonna laugh to myself for like a minute. I'm good.
So,
Look how smooth this motherfucker is. I wish I was half this smooth.
That's pretty smooth.
I gotta pull that up in VC, right?
Yep.
Smooth.
I love how he just fucking kisses her forehead like, yeah, you just tried to fucking
Oh yeah,
kick
I've
me in
seen
the
this one.
That's what you get, you bitch.
Oh god.
I don't know why, but like all the girls in anime are so stinking bitchy. Oh, it annoys the crap out of me. Because it's like, if a dude would try to do that, either A, they do nothing, or B, they do way too much. Like, you can smack them and that's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
You only use that as a last resort, just to snap them out of their stupidity. That's it.
Yep.
So, let me tell you the story of the time I almost killed 3 rangers at JRTC.
You what?
Wait, hold on. Before you start that story, I've just got a question.
Does it involve a grenade?
Am I allowed to post pictures with dildo? Am I allowed to post something with a picture of a dildo on here?
I think dildos.
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you?
Yes.
He is
No,
under
seriously.
18.
Under 18 or not?
He's under. He told us.
Then no.
That's why I haven't
No.
posted some of my more horrendous memes.
Then definitely delete that from your phone, dude.
Oh, that's a terrible one.
He's just
Okay.
baby.
Legit though, I could see like the entire fucking server doing something like this.
In particular, there's like 5 that
Oh,
came
I've
out.
seen this video. Yeah.
Why
I'll
I'm
do that.
in Canada. I could see
guys
so many of us just going like, you know, it'd be fun riding bicycles at each other while firing fire rockets off at us, or fireworks at us, or at each other.
Joy.
Oh
I'd
shit!
probably strap him to my bike to see if it would make me go faster. It wouldn't, but I'd try it.
It's just, and then here's a helpful tip for you
Okay.
who have light bars and who are white.
So, last January, I went down to Louisiana for JRTC.
Mm-hmm.
While I was there, I was supposed to be foreign security forces, right? So we do a thing. They tell us to establish patterns of life. We do 6-hour on, 6-hour off shifts. I was supposed to be with a group guarding a bunch of POWs, and the Rangers were supposed to come and, as far as we knew, liberate the POWs. Well, when the fighting goes down, because there's like 4 days where it's just fucking nothing, right? I'm walking around for 6 hours, I sleep for 6 hours, not exciting at all. When the battle goes down, the very first thing that happens is they fire a mortar shell at the POW encampment and kill everything. So me and all the other guards were like, shit. So then the fighting goes down. They open up, me and several other guys are running around the corner of this building to get online, and they open up at 240. The other 3 guys get slaughtered, I get near missed, and so I like drop to the ground and scuttle over to a fucking corner. I'm the last guy alive. I'm thinking to myself, well, fuck, I've got my rifle in hand, and I'm thinking, shit. Then they kill the lights. Oh, fuck. So I've got my rifle in one hand, and I pull out my nods, and I'm looking around, I'm like, ah, shit, where are they? So I'm moving along the building, right? And then there's another building right next to that, and an alleyway in between. So I come to the corner of the building, and there's 3 Rangers coming up the alleyway. If I'd flipped my M4 over to full auto and just sprayed and prayed, I would have gotten all 3 of them. But no, I didn't do that. So, the time I almost killed 3 Rangers.
Well, I guess you should have done that.
It's probably the most fun I've had. Yeah, the entire year and a half that I've been in service.
I was listening to the what?
What's up?
What's up?
As it gets a little bit, it gets more and more clear the longer you're in.
Yeah. No, I'm fucking getting out after this contract. I'm a year and a half in, and I'm fucking.
Also, I really love the fucking video I just found on in my fucking meme folder that I forgot I had.
Dude, I've got like over 1,500 memes sitting in mine.
Oh,
How
this
many
is my
pictures to
fucking
download
video.
memes?
About 3,000 on this phone and another 2,000 on another phone.
Good heavens, all mine are Star Wars.
I have about
that just shows what I know about, so.
I have about a terabyte of random shit that I've stolen off this Discord and several others.
I mean, it's
this meme is perfect for being in the military.
What's up?
VC chat. Look at it. You'll get it.
Yeah, I'm in Anglo right now.
I know neither.
It's so true.
What these symbols mean. I am the most idiotic of idiots.
Then wake up.
Wake up. All you need to do is wake up.
Wake up.
Is it sad that I want to learn how to fucking play the AR?
No clue.
A bunch of friends of mine, we were talking about it. We're like, if the world goes to shit, we need to get a boat and get the fuck out of here.
It's a boat the smartest choice, though.
Well, that's what I'm
going.
Whoa.
Which direction?
That's a good question.
You're just gonna live on a boat your whole life? Make
Are
a
you
boat
just gonna come
colony?
over to here or
That
something?
doesn't sound so awful. We get a nice setup going? Could work out.
You got those that documentary about those hippies who were living on a boat, and they had it was self-sustaining and whatnot.
What?
I mean, you can always just go to piracy and start looting shit.
All I know is I'm going to delete this in about 5 seconds, but it's fucking hilarious.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Is it sad that I know someone who'd probably try this, only to have it fucking fly off and hit him in the face?
No.
Really? Oh man.
You're terrible.
We lost him last month. I still miss him.
Fuck the bard.
What happened to him? Oh, he got hit in the face with a dildo.
Yeah.
It came flying out of the back of a fucking Ford. One of them big dude motherfucker truckers.
Welcome to the insanity of Valkyrie.
Like, the only reason why I'm not leaving that up is because I don't want to get my ass kicked off the server.
Yeah, really best if you don't. Oh my god.
I've killed too many Mexican gang members. I am now immoral.
The true two genders. Woman and Canada.
If I had a piece of garlic bread for every gender in the world, I'd have 2 pieces of garlic bread.
Oh shit! My game
As long
crashed.
as one of them garlic breads is Canadian.
Like, the only other thing you can technically be is, like, fucking nothing.
I mean...
So it's not exactly a gender, it's just nothing.
Okay, so there's 3 genders in this world. Men, women, and cucks.
There's 3 genders in the world. Men, women, and Canada.
You forgot about property.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck did I just say? Men, women, and Canada. Canada is property. Because every Canadian is owned by Moose.
It's one moose. Or do they all have a personal moose? I'm so confused.
They are all property of 2 moose. A
Two
female
meese?
and a male.
Two meese.
Those bloody cars, Jesus.
Did you just say nieces?
I said Mises.
That is bait. I respect that.
I didn't even fucking catch it. I live in the South and my school didn't teach me how to fucking read until 8th grade.
Which state from the South?
Texas.
Nice.
Are you serious? I live in Texas and it was the complete opposite, and I was in a hick county. They taught us cursive in like first.
Dude, my school stopped trying to teach me after 2nd grade and I didn't fucking know how to read. I also grew up in
Texas schools for you.
I was like the worst student at my school, and I had ABC on roll.
I got so bad my mom had to homeschool me.
I don't
I was
know.
biting kids, I'm not kidding.
The only reason I did that poorly in school is because I'd forget to turn my homework in. Like, I'd take it home and I'd do it, but it'd still be sitting in my
The lazy route, I see.
My school
I got
literally
kicked out of my
decided
school.
after second grade that they were going to just put me in a room and just not teach me anything. Because, like, oh yeah, he hasn't figured out how to read or write yet. Oh, well, maybe we should teach. Nah, fuck it. We'll just throw him into a room by himself. And then people really have no fucking skills.
Oh.
Someone's echoing pretty bad.
Some but don't have their headphones in.
Wanderer.
So,
Whoa, what was that?
so
That is a hell of an echo.
Boy.
one of the most ridiculous things I've heard.
Oh god, turn it down.
Turn it down.
Somebody stop it all!
Somebody.
Thank you, Valkyrie the noob.
So one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard a player of mine request. They saved a bunch of farmers from a group of kobolds that were raiding this farm, and somebody asked the farmer, "Do you have any books on agriculture?" And the farmer just looks at him like he's stupid. He's like, "You don't need to know how to read the farm, son." And then the player just like, he had this look on his face. I can't even describe it. It's like those people who have zero world experience and they're just so fucking confused. It's like he's not stupid. He's very smart. He just has like no wisdom. So like intelligence 16 is wisdom 3.
Oh man. Hey, what do you think of the meme in VC chat that I posted the last one?
Okay, let me take a look.
Let's see.
You mean still with the JoJo?
Is it the JoJo meme or the one about wanting a strong woman is a sign of homeless? What the fuck? Any masculine man wants a submissive woman?
Guess I'm gay now.
Oh, boy.
I would just like a woman who's not clinically depressed.
Her tits are too big and she's muscular.
I'd be okay with that. I'd be like, shit, guess I'm gay now too.
As long as you don't peg me, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, the cockiest hospital I've ever seen.
And I've crashed again.
Not today, Death. Not today.
You really need to get that.
I saw the Valkyrie.
We love
my
you,
friend.
but put in some headphones.
Yes.
I
yes.
just did! Got a Bluetooth?
You're obviously not working. Plug them into the computer. Do you have physical headphones like my little dinosaur that had in my ear?
Yes, I have wired in my phone. Do I have to actually open my laptop for this?
Yes.
It depends on how your audio is being connected.
Just assume yes. Assume yes.
What would the computer above?
The speaker's still on?
Just going down gently.
I feel like I'm in the idiot simulator. This is so echoing.
Yeah.
So I remember, like, normally I don't fucking give Reddit the time of day, although once in a blue moon I'll find an amusing story. The Swamps of Dagobah.
Oh god.
That sounds like a bad Star Wars fanfiction, is it?
It's not a bad Star Wars
fan. One on that?
It's basically like a medical horror kind of thing.
It's medical horror, so if you've got a weak stomach, don't bother reading it.
Oh, and also apparently it was real, but
Dagobah isn't real.
Everyone clapped.
No. It was called the Swamps of Dagobah because they used that to describe what was happening.
Yeah, I know. I was just fucking with you. Having a bit of trouble there, I see.
Good. I'm glad you'll enjoy it. I really like the fucking rap battle or whatever.
Whew. I've wasted. The only thing bad about this, this fucking elephant gun is that you can only hold 20 rounds at any time.
Who the hell thinks of a fucking cheesy fleshlight?
It gets worse the further you go down.
Just keep going down.
But why? Chat has some memes in there too.
I'm getting queasy from being cheesy.
The fuck happened to this gun?
I leave for like a day and y'all doing this shit. All this dumb shit.
Hey,
I'm sorry, it's under my supervision. You know how this works.
If you promise not to kick me off the server, I have something hilarious for you in VC.
Mountain Dew marinated chicken with mango, carrot, spicy rice.
Oh, I did not see that. Where is that?
That mac and cheese looks dumb as shit. My secret is saving/drying the skin from chicken to use as a crust topping.
The fuck?
What are you reading?
Roast whole chicken marinated in 3 days in Mountain Dew, stuff of lemon, lime, and kiwi, olive oil, salt, pepper. What kind of...
That's
know what?
Something a sadist would eat.
What the fuck are you reading?
That's something a neckbeard would eat.
I'm going to give you a palate cleanser in fucking VC.
So like, I'm at work and I pull up in my Discord to see what's going on, and I see the Beldam, Vixna, and all you fucking goobers. I'm like, oh fuck, here we go.
You say that like I do terrible things.
There's nothing good that can come from this whole
I joined in first, and then everybody else just kind of followed my lead.
In VC text chat, very bottom, I have something for you.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just chilling. Why you gotta be my guard, bro?
Red Dead Redemption.
I will be deleting it as soon as you finish watching it.
So
you know what? I'm gonna go try and find Jesus.
Wait, take me with you.
I broke the fucking leader.
Fucking
fear me.
I'm sorry, is this the first time? Here, I'll show you how to do it again.
People are talking about it. Well, it depends on what people are talking about.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Well.
God. The best part is
I didn't get to watch the dildo video. Turn off too fast again.
Often life hacks.
Put it in like that. When your girl gets really bored.
Okay, have some misery.
What are we awing about?
Oh, I was actually accidentally using small game arrows on big game.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption, right. I keep forgetting what game you're playing.
Fucking stop.
No. Oh no.
Reminds me of the time that somebody was giving me a fucking medical assessment. They're like, somebody's got a bleeding head injury. What do? I said, tourniquet, right to the neck.
Oh god, even more people.
Does anybody remember PP Inspection Day from elementary?
Go to that.
Sorry, what?
Well, I wouldn't know about that because if they tried it on me, it would be sexual assault.
Somebody. Wait, what?
Wait, you guys didn't have PP Inspection Day at elementary?
No.
What?
I missed context on that.
Yeah, Bill Dam, could you give us a little bit of context for that one?
Yeah, what in the...
It sounds like
what?
the bad beginning to a porno.
That does.
I'm sorry, which thing do you need clarification on?
This was when I was in, like, 3rd grade.
Oh,
Are you guys...
So...
Was this not a thing?
I don't know. I'm from Florida.
I don't know. I'm from England.
I don't know.
I
I'm
have a
from
question.
not the internet.
I don't know. I'm from Gaston
The
County.
world of imagination.
Wait, was I molested?
I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
More than
Yeah,
likely.
like that scene in Friends where Joey's like, "Oh yeah, he cups his balls. That's
She
totally a
was.
normal thing, right?"
No.
What are y'all playing?
I'm playing War Thunder.
Mental
I'm playing
trauma.
Minecraft.
I'm planning to find all the stuff that's safe enough for work to post in fucking VC text chat.
Yeah, I know. That's really hard for me too.
Everything.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm arguing with you
Yeah,
right now.
over shit that makes me laugh every time I see the thumbnail. Because it's like, oh yeah, wait, there's a part where something gets blown up and it's not very pretty.
I'm arguing with somebody right now about whether Arizona is part of the South or not.
Yes. No.
No.
Yes. Sort of.
I told them that it is, because damn it, we fought for the Confederacy. The Confederate flag
Did
flew
we
over.
really though?
Yeah, we
Did
did.
we really?
That
I was
logic
out in the
fucking
desert today
California
shooting my
part of the
guns,
South.
having a good time.
I'm
But,
gonna.
on
go
that
ahead.
note,
The fucking Kobe
Wait,
shot
wait,
was
shoot.
great.
shut up, Goblin. So when you're
Yeah.
shooting a riot shotgun, do you do it from the hip? Because that's how I done it.
Yes. There's no other acceptable way to do it.
No, I'm too
Okay,
poor
yeah.
for guns right now.
Nah, I totally just like.
I didn't want to I didn't want to put it up to my face,
Maybe.
fire, and have it like smash my eyes in or
I
something.
mean, was it one of those that had a bird's head grip with no buttstock?
Son of a biscuit,
you know what? Let me get a picture. Hang on.
I'm half tempted to everyone with this
You know
one.
what that reminds me of?
Wait, Tiddlywinks, would you say?
Because if it didn't have a buttstock, then yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
I might at everyone in general with this one.
My mind is terrible.
Are you gonna post porn in general? Don't post porn in general.
It's not porn. It's not porn. I promise it's not porn.
I'm about to post.
I
It's
wonder what
Tumblr
it's saying.
porn. It doesn't count.
General.
Food porn is still porn,
Happy,
damn it.
the little horse goes happy.
Ah,
Not
so that
porn
makes...
anymore.
Wait. Is torture porn still porn? Because in that way, SpongeBob has porn on it.
Someone's jerking off
Wait,
to
what?
it.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Thumbnail.
I posted it in VC text chat, the gun that I was shooting.
Yeah, you shot it right. That's Maverick 88, right?
No, it's a Mossberg
that's a
500
fun one.
riot.
Okay, sorry, I get those confused because Maverick basically copied that, and then that was basically the same thing as it. Shotguns just look so similar.
Hentai.
That's what I
If it
mean.
isn't our favorite mech boy.
I don't think I can send any of this stuff to the chat.
Fuck you, yo.
I can send this
I'm
one.
sorry, who's casually browsing through hentai?
Me. I'm looking at the messenger.
Random
and
people in
are
the
just like,
random people.
Comic.
I mean,
Yes,
given
let me
given
just
your
check
Why are
my-
so many people in the chat?
that's a
I
loaded
started
question.
Having the best burger from my
They saw that guard bro poked his head in here. Now they want to be in, or now they want to tell him what their fucking Bell Rider fan fiction.
I mean,
Shut the fuck up! Nobody cares about your chickly actual
And
fanfiction.
you did the sex, and it was awesome.
Is today your birthday,
check
Nero?
humans not needed.
what?
Check humans not needed because I post some of the images there.
Should I dare? Do I dare?
Don't. I
I
recommend.
dare. It's too late.
Oh, Chickly, you're getting all sweaty. Better get those clothes off.
What?
Damn,
What are you
bro.
talking about?
Oh god, this hurts.
I
Don't tell me.
good.
Don't tell me.
Oh.
Oh, the lay slay dragon thing. My older brother showed me that fucking thing from TikTok. Jesus.
Okay,
Why
I'm
the fuck
gonna
is there a Freddy Krueger?
post something in human not needed.
There's nothing there.
Probably would.
Nothing but
It's not gonna be a
scum
bad
and
one though.
Nothing but horniness for the moment, but
Anyway, here
every
you go,
now and then
Belton,
there will be
Korean VC.
wholesome harpy pics and shit like that.
Wholesome. Is that the word you use nowadays?
I voiced literally all of those. That's the funniest thing about it.
Jagger was hoping for some wholesome pics.
I'm looking for
Wholesome pics, please.
Yeah,
I mean,
comment right here.
Harpies,
I
it's
wanted
pretty low
wholesome
chance,
cat
actually.
girl and harpy pics.
Hey, Beldam.
Unfortunately,
Ain't gonna get much of those.
Oh, good heavens! Everybody's talking at once. What?
Who do you like voicing the most?
Oh.
Like Emily or Maru?
Who said Maril? What was that? No!
Maril?
Maril?
Maril. I don't know why I said Maru.
Because you're white.
A good thing that Guard wasn't in here, because that makes him go wild.
Oh
So,
my god.
no, seriously, like the first couple of chapters we sent out, he kept sending me like 30 comments of people not smelling Maril properly.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It was like with two eyes, no L, somebody did Maroc.
Guys!
You know how they got that?
We have ammo now.
Morocco.
We know what he's
I must
sensitive
annoy him
about.
so much if I.
Yes, I am sorry, sir. I do not speak English.
Who do you
If
like
I ever
voicing
comment,
more?
I must annoy him so
Voice
much.
acting more. That is a
Jesus Christ.
fantastic question.
Oh.
Depends on the series. Because it kind of, like, I like voicing Yethis a lot because she'll do a lot of really interesting and funny lines.
Yeah.
What?
Maril is a Boston X, and so I can do whatever I want with her, and that's its own entertainment.
I can't.
Remember. There's always one character that makes me, like, fall into a fit of giggles, and I can't remember which one it is. I think maybe it's Savras.
Savras.
I think I remember. Yeah, I think I remember listening to
Savras,
that one.
the queen of harpies.
Yeah, Savras doesn't. Wait, I think it goes something
Mostly
like
because
this.
she's just flirting with
Think
one
you
of,
don't,
Hugh
or something like
Mortimer's.
that.
Which one? Which one?
In all fairness, Savras was just horny.
Savras knows something that you don't. Like, I think that's how it went.
Savras knows something you don't.
Oh yes.
I was just like,
Who has biggest
It's so
pee-pee?
adorable.
it's like I am of much concern.
Somebody
I can
know something you don't know.
like. I can't decide if I like Emily if I like Emily's
personality.
It's almost 2 a.m.
No, West Virginia
Guys, I'm
Virginia
not-
accent or Maril's Boston accent. They're both pretty. I just like them both.
They're
Fuck,
both
I
pretty
gotta
fun
go.
and kind of easy
Bye.
to do, so I don't strain my voice.
Yeah.
To those two. Which, to be
Guys,
perfectly
I'm
honest, is really
going.
good because I had no idea that Maril was going to be such an influential character later on. So just pick one that's like, it works.
I like
He
the
whites.
Boston accent the best because it's my resting accent.
I like them their certain accent because that in there got.
I'm sorry, what kind of accent you want,
Give
dude?
me a second.
What is in there?
Swamp.
Let me tell you right now, before I get on here, I'm going to have to get on my horse and go out. Sorry, I have actual family that talks like this, so this is not good to me.
Lieutenant Diane.
From Kentucky.
Lieutenant Diane.
And ice cream. This is my favorite line from that film.
He got
Like,
hurt.
Miss and I, like, we loved saying that. Lieutenant Dan was always adamant about our socks.
In Human Not Needed,
Change
I
your
posted
socks
a
every
picture
day.
of what I thought Vino looked like.
Uh-oh.
When I first heard
The
it.
guy yeehawed by accident because he wrote down Southern Elf and didn't explain.
What do you mean, sir? What do you mean, what do you mean he's not a redneck?
He's not anymore, thank goodness I fixed him.
There can be rednecks in fantasy, don't you know?
I'll throw in somewhere. That's what Kentucky is, actually. I managed to throw in that accent on there.
What?
He's like, I didn't actually mean Kentucky was supposed to be from the South. I'm like, you named a character